Saturday in Alabama, where I am, and I hope you guys are doing well. I am Darlene. A big fat welcome to everybody, and I'll be doing some readings for those of you who need a little guidance. We will ask the tarot and ask my intuition and my team, and we'll see what comes up today. So I will wait for you guys to get here. In the meantime, let me pull myself up over here. There I am. It's been an animal print Saturday. No, an animal print week. I think last time I was on here, seems like maybe I had that was my leopard day, wasn't it? might not have been the last time, probably time before that. All right, got my cup of tea. I'm ready for you guys. So let's see what's going on out there in your worlds. All right, now, while I wait for you, I think I'll pull and see what the general energies of the week might be bringing us. Just because I like to do that. So let's see. What in the world is coming our way this next week? Let's see, and we are, what's the date on the 22nd? Yeah, 1 week away from March, which is staggering, kind of hard to believe. 1 week away from March, goodness gracious. And there's apparently a lot going on in the skies astrologically. I don't know all that stuff, but that's what I hear, so we'll see. Let's just see. Let's get maybe 3 quick cards and see what's coming toward us in general for the week. Well, there's one. Okay. I like that. Well, we are walking away, folks. Walking towards what makes us happy over here, the Sun card. Walking away from an ending. Something we needed to put an end to, apparently, and hasn't been it, or a lingering end. Let's see, that one wants to come out. All right, what else? Yeah. I'm hearing we don't have any more fight left in us. Oh, gosh. I hope that's not the case. I think many of us were just focusing on our bag, focusing on our careers, and getting, goodness, that was, I'm sorry, that's surprising. Went from 3 people to 25 people, like, I mean, literally from the time I looked up to the, YouTube. It's kind of funny. Anyway, welcome everybody. Yeah, that is clearly the message of the week for us. Hey, Jonas, how you doing? Hola. Well, yeah, this is really clear. For most of us in general, we are walking away. And I love the artwork in this particular deck. She's not just walking away. Typically, you see the 8 broken cups here. But she's walking toward something that makes her happy, the Sun there. I think we're tired of fighting these battles. Many of us are just plain tired of it, whatever this is for each of us. And we're moving on to calmer waters. Indeed, we're focusing on finding balance. I'm liking this. Oh, yeah, I'm liking this. As I said, many of us are just working on our stability, our money, doing things we love. No more of that conflict, whatever that is for people. Stream Sniper. That's a tongue twister for some reason. My day is going very well, thank you. Got to sleep in a little bit this morning. I've had a lovely day, and then did a little work on my house clearing project that I'm doing for some clients, and it's been a good day, and now I'm here with you guys. So 1 second, let me put this deck down. And guys, I have 2 free reading slots. It looks like Oscar is requesting a reading there. Is that true, Oscar? Or you just have a general question for me? Jonas is from Brazil. Awesome. I have not been there. I hear it's an amazing country, though. All right, Oscar, I'm putting you down then. That will be the first free reading slot for you. Now, don't post your question yet. I like to greet everybody as they come in and say hello for a few minutes. I do ask that you be here in the chat while we do the reading, though. So, what are y'all doing, and where are you from? We know Jonas is in Brazil. Where are you, Oscar? What part of the world are you in? And Gokama, I'm not sure I'm pronouncing your name correctly, so forgive me. But welcome to you as well. Texas, Houston, Texas. All right. Go Longhorns, is that right? You might not like that team, I don't know. B Wasp is in England, and Danny, welcome to you as well, Obi. I am not pagan, Obi. And later from rain, I think, well, I almost, no, I was going to reply to you and try to make it in your language, but I might mess it up, so I won't. Bee Wasp, okie dokie, it's yours, Bee Wasp. That is the second free reading, and those are now gone. And I'm hoping one of my moderators will get here soon. Let me post 1 second though, this info for you guys, and then we'll where did it go? 1 second. It must be too long, that's why. Must be too long. See if I can shorten it so it'll fit in there. Let's try that. 3 more. Okay. 3 more characters. So specific. Okay. Let's try that. Okay. Nope. Thank you so much, Holly. I know I'm missing a lot of your comments. Forgive my silence over here. I have to go through this every time trying to post a link and a thing there. So y'all bear with me 1 second, and that's okay. I want more people to get here anyway. So goodness me, we're up to 93 people, and only 5 of you have hit the like button. Come on, y'all can do better than that. I'm giving up my Saturday afternoon for you, or almost evening here. I am going to get this. I promise it's 3 characters. Okay, let me do this. Oh, goodness. I'm telling you, YouTube. Yeah, I wish I knew a little bit more about astrology. I really don't, but it's pretty amazing. I know that. Oh, for heaven's sakes. It did this to me the other day. It's not letting me do this. Thank you, Justin. I appreciate you. Guys, do not post your question in the chat. The 2 free slots are gone. They're already spoken for. If you want a reading, and I'm trying to post the link, that's what I'm doing here. I will take request with Super Chat or PayPal, and that's what I'm trying to do here is post this link, and it's just giving me a fit for some reason. So let me start over here. See if it will like this better when I start. Oh, I see the issue. There we go. No wonder. Oh my goodness, that's a hot mess down there. Anyway. Oh, I don't know if I want to do cricket matches. I don't drink water. I know. I got my tea here. Fazila Fatima. It's 1 question reading, and those 2 free slots have already been spoken for. You have to get here very early in the... I mean, usually those slots for me are gone within the first minute, typically. I'm just going to sit here and hit the race button. It kept reposting. It's crazy. Anyway, I'm just going to sit here, talk to y'all for a minute. Hey, Theory 100, welcome. Long time no see. I know it. Where you been? Where you been? Night, I'm giving 2 free readings, which are already spoken for, and then, yes, I will take Super Chat or PayPal, which is what I'm trying to do, and now post that link, and it's just giving me fits. I wonder if it'll let me. Wonder. Please adopt you. Who is here? Adia is here. Bless your heart. Bless your heart, Adia. I was panicking. I had 95 people in the chat for a minute there, and I thought, oh God, and no moderator. I am trying. I'm talking to Adia. Y'all just ignore me for a second, and I am going to start on your readings, I promise. Adia, I was trying to post the PayPal link, and I don't know if it's my iPad or and it kept reposting it, so now I have to go back and just erase the whole darn thing, and it won't let me, you know, like select and then delete the whole thing. No, I'm having to just sit here with my finger on the delete button, so y'all bear with me, please. This is not fun. Oh, by the way, guys, while I'm here, let me tell you, went out last night, had a lovely evening with my friend at the symphony, and then came back home and was winding down as you do after an evening. And I turned on YouTube and I found this lovely reader. She's starting her channel, kind of is young like mine is here. And there you go, that's better. And I wanted to give her a shout out and have y'all check her out. She was doing readings like I do. And the name of the channel is Soul, S-O-U-L, Soul Maturation. So I wanted to give her a big shout out. She was a sweetheart, and I let her do a reading for me, and it was really, really good. So y'all go over there and check her out. She's a beautiful young woman, and she'll do you right. Okay, I think I might have this, y'all. I might. Let's see. And then we'll get to reading what we came here for. Let's see. Come on, YouTube. Have mercy. It finally posted. Yay! Okay, now we got it. Okay, finally, after much ado, my goodness, I apologize, y'all, for that taking so long. I hope you've had a good conversation over there amongst yourselves in the meantime. Okay, now, Oscar, you're number 1, and then Wasp, you're number 2. So, Oscar, go ahead and type your question in for me, please, and we'll get started on your reading. And I apologize, I didn't get to greet everybody because I was futzing with that thing. I do like to try to greet everybody in the first few minutes, so my apologies. And if you didn't catch me saying this in the beginning, my name is Darlene, and a very warm welcome to everybody. Let me know where you are in the world, because I'm always fascinated at that. Yeah, I hope not, Jacqueline. If you're talking about my coffin jag that I had, let's please not. No. Jeez, please no. Oh, goodness. Okay, Oscar, where are you, please? And where's your question? Let's get this party going here. Okay, we got to get those likes up for sure. Thank you, Adia. Yep. Now, I wonder if I'm going to have as many comments about my animal print today. I wore I think it was leopard or cheetah. I don't know what that was the other day, and everybody was going on about it. So this one, and I talked about the fact that I have loved animal prints since I started making them a decade ago, whenever that was. So this is one of my older ones, but I do still love it. Hey, Weary Bunny, how are you today, or this evening? It's almost evening here. Well, it's 10 after 5. I guess technically it is, isn't it? Well, Bee Wasp, one question. You can ask anything you want, but don't type it yet. I'm waiting for Oscar. Where is Oscar? Oscar wanted a reading, and I'm waiting for him. And if he doesn't show up, then I'll go right to yours, Bee Wasp. But I just hate for you to type it. It might get lost in the chat, so give it just a second here. Where are you, Oscar? And Jay-Z's here tonight. Are you not working tonight? I thought you worked most of the weekends, don't you? Let me see. We can't hang out taking my guys out on an outing to the movie in a little bit. Oh, awesome. It's good to see you too, Jay-Z. I am doing good. Much love to you. What movie are you going to go see? Can you tease us a little bit with that? I don't even know what's at theaters anymore. I don't keep up with it. Thank you, Michelle. That's very sweet. Thank you, thank you. So, Oscar, nothing from Oscar? Okay, B. Watts, go ahead and type in your question. If he comes back, I'll work him in. Please and thank you. Well, Jays, have a fun time at the movie. That sounds like a lot of fun. I know, too bad for Oscar, right? And it's frustrating for me when they do that, because then somebody's missed an opportunity for free reading, and now I've got 200 people asking for a reading after that. What do? I can't honor all of those, so it's just not. I don't like it. I don't like it. Hey, Nancy, how you doing tonight? I am spending a lovely evening with you guys. I went out last night. That was enough. That was enough. Oh, goodness. But it was enjoyable. I always enjoy that. My friend and I have season tickets to the symphony here, and we enjoy it. Okay. I got it, Biwas. I'm just reading it again. I'm sorry that you lost your mom. Hey Ron, welcome. The quick answer is you will be okay if you believe you're going to be okay. Of course you will be okay. Now I know that's not what you want to hear, but I'm just saying belief is a strong part of life here in our 3D world. I'm a big proponent of law of attraction, and that what you think about, you bring about, and all that good stuff. So first thing you need to do, BWASP, is start thinking positively and find a sense of knowing within you that you're going to be okay. So, Cam, please stop posting that question. I'm 73, but whatever. don't know why people are so enamored with that. Look, what was I just saying? I love it when tarot backs me up. This is the Magician card. And basically it's saying you can manifest whatever you want. You have all the resources. Now, it doesn't show in this particular artist work, but in the typical writer way, this guy has something in the picture that represents all the suits of the tarot, the swords, the wands, the cups, all of the aspects, the pentacles. So this is saying you have all the resources that you need to take care of yourself. And I know it was a difficult ending and that you're not finished getting over. I mean, you don't really ever get over losing a parent, to be honest. But I get the feeling that this is lingering. Hey, Ian in Scotland, welcome. I'm good over here. How is it over there for you? Just a second, Bee Wasp. Moonlay, it's so lovely for you to join us. Thank you for being here. I'm checking in. Can you tell me her first name, Bee Wasp? Just her first name, please. Thank you, Moulay. I appreciate that. It's the wild animal print phase, I guess. I went through a pink phase and a black phase, and I don't know. It just depends on the mood. I mean, good night, Jay-Z. Have fun at the movies. November Scorpio. My channel is Scorpio 1111 because that's my birthday. Well, Larry, I hope you were comfortable sitting on your throne, Mr. Emperor. So, oh, I'm sorry, I almost missed your comment. Dawn was her name. Okay. When I get quiet, it's because I'm tuning in, so y'all bear with me. Bee Wasp. Can I call you Bee, please? Was your mom someone that, I'm trying to think of a kind way to ask this. Did she tend to err on pessimism as opposed to positivity? Was she that kind of a person? Can you answer that for me? Oh my gosh, really? Oh, Moulay, I didn't even see that. Thank you. Wow. That's awesome. Yeah, and we're at 100 watching and only 22 have hit the like button. That's just wrong. Y'all say, it's just a way to say thank you for me being here. I sure would be grateful. One person did. Awesome. Thank y'all. Seriously, thank you, guys. I forget you were there that night. Oh, Nancy, hey, got your super chat, honey. Thank you. Yeah, Malay's referring to, or y'all see him in the chat as Harris Bob, but his name is Moulay. I don't think you mind me telling that, do you? And that's right. It was one of my earlier lives, and we had this, they were trying to get the likes up for me. They were being so sweet. It's a great group of guys in there. And I told them if they got me up to a certain number of likes, I would show them my swords, and I did, and that's what he's referring to here. So anyway. Okay, B is saying yes. You said yes. Because I'm getting that energy about her. Yeah, slightly, but did she suffer from depression, or was it just life was hard? It is for most of us at some time or another, of course. I'm just feeling this kind of up and down energy with her. Now, that's a very general statement. You could say that about anyone. I realize that. I'm not trying to impress you with something so general. I'm trying to get a sense if this is the right person I'm tuning into for you. Okay, B. Wasp is saying yes to both. Okay, thank you. Then I believe I have your mother here. It almost feels like, and again, I don't want to go, I wonder if she had like undiagnosed bipolar or something. That's kind of the energy I'm feeling, and or a very, very minor case, but still, the ups and downs of her mood feels like that for me. And she did struggle. Ian, hey, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. That's so sweet of you. Thank you, Ian. Y'all are just so generous. I love y'all to pieces. And forgive me if I'm not chatting because I'm trying to stay here with this energy for Big Wasp. I will tell you this, Big Wasp. This is what I love to tell people is when we lose a loved one and they cross over to the other side, it is not the same. We don't carry our woes and our hardships and our resentments and our anger or our hurts. We don't carry that with us on the other side. So I can tell you, she is fine. She is well cared for. She is happy and in her, how can I say this, her best self on the other side. She's giving me the feeling, though, that now let me see. Wait a minute. This is, hold on. Slow it down, please. She's talking about you have a brother, an older brother, do you, Bee Wasp? Unless it's her brother. I believe she's talking about your brother. Can you confirm that for me? Oh, goodness. Ian, you lost your mom at 12 and your dad at 24. And 2 sisters at suicide? Oh, my gosh. Oh, that's awful, Ian. Okay, B. Wasp was saying yes. Okay, I'm hesitant because I'm waiting for the response to come through. Is why I'm wanting to confirm that. Okay, so she's bringing up your brother. There's something about your brother here. So let me, now that I know that's true, let me see. I wasn't prepared to do this, but have fun. Fun for me. I don't know about y'all. Okay, she's bringing up an accident. Did your brother have, and I don't know if this is a bicycle accident or a car accident or fell off the roof accident, some kind of accident that, how can I'm trying to see what she's showing me. She's saying caused ripples in the pond, so to speak, with him and your family. Is that making any sense to you? After this accident, so something that came out of that. Is this making sense? Yes, it is making sense. Okay. She's just giving me these things to let you know. So, because if I can confirm this information, then you'll know she's okay. That's how they do it. They give me the details or things like that, so I can share and confirm with you, and that way you know she's still alive, just not with a body. Is there a spot? I don't know if this was. I don't. What she's showing me is a spot in a garden where you would go and sit, and I don't know, like on a bench or something. And I think it's in the back of her house. Now, I'm not sure if you lived, I don't know how old you are, so I don't know if you lived with her while this was going on, or you still live there. I don't know, but it's, or it could be happening for you now since she's gone. She's just showing me you're sitting on this bench thinking about her. And I'm hoping it's now, because that would verify for you that she is indeed still with you and watching over you. Is that can't even speak here. I'm so deep in the energy. Wasp, do you understand that comment? Does that make any sense? And let me know if that's current or could be since she's gone, but it feels that way. Okay, you're saying yes. Okay, good. Because that's her way, again, of acknowledging she sees you. She sees you sitting there. She sees you thinking. You talk to her. You kind of mumble it maybe under your breath, but you talk to her. And she's acknowledging that. She's saying, I see you sitting on the bench in the garden. I see you talking to me, and I see you're missing me. And apparently you were asking her, like, what do I do now, Mom? What do I do? How do I? And the Spirit's showing me something about myself. And I'm not going to go there because it'll make me cry. But it's when my brother died, and I wanted to keep his house, but I couldn't financially figure out how to do it because he had a house and acreage and a lot to take care of and my children lived in a different state, and I wanted, at my age, it's not smart. Anyway, long story. And I remember sitting there in the swing one night and just looking up at the heavens and saying, show me how I can keep this place. Show me how to keep this. And they're showing me that, like you were sitting there kind of having a similar conversation with your mom. Show me, tell me what to do. So anyway, I'm not going to stick on that too much, Wasp, but it's her way of letting you know that she sees what's going on with you. She sees what's going on in your life. She's acknowledging the plight, the struggle that you're having with all of that. And she wants you to know that she's still very much alive, just not in the physical body. So I always recommend, and I'm hoping that comforts you. That's her intention, is for that to comfort you. So, I'm just asking if there's anything else she wanted to share. There's something about the car. She says, don't worry about it. It's just a car. Don't worry about it. I don't know what that's about. I have no idea. But something about the car. I don't know if it got dinged. I don't know if you got to sell it. I don't know. Something about the car that hopefully will resonate. But continue talking to her, continue to have conversations with her like she's sitting next to you, because for all intents and purposes, she is. And she hears you. And I love sharing that with people. They hear people who've crossed over. They're watching out for us. So everybody that's listening, if you've lost a loved one, please know they still check in on you. They still see what's going on, and you can talk to them. And I also like to tell people you can also ask them for a sign. Like if you have, for me, with my brother, it was birds. There were certain birds that we shared, and I know when I see or hear one, specifically in certain ways, that's him saying hello to me. For example, I always love showing these. I haven't shown these in a while. These were my brother's. He was inducted into a Native American tribe, and I don't know if you can see these. I'm getting off topic, but what the heck. It's my channel, I can do that. These are eagle feathers. Now, here in the United States, you're not even allowed to own these, but unless you're a Native American. And can y'all see this teeny tiny? These are beads that were, I don't know, it's just so extraordinary to me that you can't even hardly see where one bead's. They're so tiny. But these are eagle feathers and hawk and owl feathers. And I leave them here when I'm doing readings because they also represent communication. And anyway, that's all about me. But anyway, that's how my brother communicates with me, because he's passed on. So if there was something that you and your mother shared, or something that that you would know was her, ask her for that. Ask her to send you a, I don't know, a blue feather. But then also, you're saying you do, good. Also be on the lookout for that blue feather. In other words, be open-minded. It might not be literally a blue feather fall at your feet. It might be something you see on a billboard or something, a letterhead or something other than that. So be mindful when you ask for that. But say, Mom, can you confirm for me? Show me a sign, that you're listening. And of course, I think this was a pretty good one. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Oh, B, that was... I'm glad that makes sense to you. And I wanted to tell you furthermore about speaking of cards, now that we're back to here, about you having the skills to do what you need to do. And there is something coming your way, but it's taking a long time. This is an offer, but it's taking quite a while to get to you. It's slow coming, but it is coming. So just hang in there. Hang in there. I'm not sure what this means, but this is something tangible, 3D, that's coming your way that hopefully will help out, some kind of an offer of some kind that will help you out. So, B, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. It absolutely, I mean, I couldn't have pulled a better card right here. I could not have pulled a better card to answer your question. So, I hope that helps, honey. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, B. And Oscar never did show back up, guys, right? I never heard anything. I mean, I hadn't been watching the chat other than to look for B's comments. Now, guys, please, Nancy, you're asking for the light seer for your reading. Sure. Do you want the big one or the little one? Because I have both. This is the little one. Oh, Ian, gosh, that's 2 or 3 of those. Goodness gracious, thank you, sweetheart. Now, let me catch up. I don't know where is, Adia, are you still here? Can you get me on track here? Who's what and all the stuff? That's 2 from Ian, I know. 3 from Ian, oh my gosh. Nancy, was there somebody before you, Nancy? Let me just be sure I hadn't missed any super, because I didn't write it down, and I'm supposed to write it down, and I didn't do that, so my bad. Did I miss anybody? Nancy, you next. Y'all keep up with this better than I do. Okay, and Nancy, you want to know what Scorpio's current feelings for you are. Okay. All right, so we'll do, Nancy, let me write this down. Gosh, I can't write tonight. What's going on with me? Okay, and then Ian. And I didn't catch who it was. Nancy, then Ian. Thank you. I was hoping that I had that right. Thank you. I don't know. Somebody made a kind comment. I was going to say thank you. I think it was about me being genuine or something, and I don't know about, maybe I made that up, but I think I was just going to say thank you for that. Yeah, I am. I'm the real deal. I'm not a John Edward, and I'm not a Matt Frazier, but I'm me. Nancy, did you, I wasn't looking, did you say big one or little one, or did I miss it? You're not sure, okay. Well, let me pull both of them out, and I'll ask which for you, because we have both. Little one, Mama and the baby, Which of these to start? We might use the little ones for clarifying. Which of these? This one for Nancy? We want to ask about Nancy and her Scorpio. Nancy and her Scorpio. This Scorpio has had an interesting week, Nancy. There's a lot of stuff going on in the heavens for everybody this week, but Scorpios, we got some changes, some major shifts going on. Okay. We're going to ask then what's coming up, what's going on with Nancy and her Scorpio, please, and thank you. Okay. Nancy, what in the sneaky deaky? Somebody's walking away here, darling, but walking away from what? This is deception. That's the deception card. Let's get some more for you, though, before I speak. Uh-oh. Somebody knows they owe you an apology. Okay. But right now, nothing's happening. Amen in reverse. Let's see what else. They start at $5, and you can either use Super Chat or PayPal. And the PayPal link is pinned at the top of the chat. Okay. What else, please, for Nancy Scorpio? Oh, my goodness. Well, Nancy, did you kick this person to the curb and now they're feeling it? I'm just saying. That could be the story here. I don't know, but that could be the story. Ian, oh, darling, thank you. I've already got you down for a reading, so you are covered. Don't worry about it. You will be next after I read Nancy. I will do your reading. And thank you very much. Okay, Nancy said we broke up a month ago. Okay, yeah. Well, I don't even have that card here, but it feels that way because of these cards that have come out now. Oh, and he told you some nasty stuff? Oh, well, I feel that off of this card. That's not a happy card. I mean, it normally means deception and all that, but I'm feeling the energy around. I'm talking about the energy. This card feels ugly, more like a 5 of Swords to me tonight. It's like, ew. Kind of ew. Saturnian Sun, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate that. Let me add you on my list. So let's get, let me keep organized. Let me put this down. Yeah, he just didn't want to work on it, did he? He's trying to heal. He didn't want to work on it. There was the breakup. I'm just looking at the cards at the bottom of the deck. Healing. Didn't want to work on it. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. The breakup. The Lovers, excuse me. Because there was a truth came out about what? Now, this is the Devil card. This can be a lot of things, Nancy. It can be addictions. It can be obsession. It can be just toxic behavior. Anything that restricts you and holds you back. Let's see. Nancy says, has been silent, no contact, and I'm not going to be the one to reach out after he dumped me for an Aries woman. Ah, ouch. Ouch. Ouch, Nancy. I am sorry, honey. I don't blame you. Well, what's interesting is your cards are saying, okay, walked away. Now, I said what's going on between you, I think was how I worded the question. So bear in mind, because I worded it like that, this could be you or it could be them. I meant it to be them, but tarot sometimes can be so literal. So I'm going to, you put the story where it fits, but whoever walked away here, walked away because of this deception, this lying, this cheating, sneaky deaky. And they know they owe you an apology. Now here's where it gets tricky. These next 2 cards, I can read this as that is one of the cards of reconciliation, and now I'm ready to commit. I mean, I didn't see that coming, but that's I'm just saying. Now, let's look at this. That's not the only way I could read it. I can say, and I'm going to clarify here. That's this could just be saying this person is in the process of an awakening. That's really the literal meaning. And when you see the other decks, that's, you know, the people coming up out of the coffin, Gabriel blowing his horn and the whole business. And so I feel also the other meaning, a lot of readers read this as the commitment card, marriage, whatever. But it's really, this is a guru, okay? This can be spiritual advice from somebody. Maybe it's saying he went and got spiritual advice from somebody, but let's clarify, because I don't know about that. You're saying, but I'm still curious to know his feelings because I want to be nosy. Got you. Okay. So you don't really care about all this. You want to know his feelings. Well, I think he's thinking he cares. This is the Knight of Cups. This is saying, and you know, my bad. I told you apology. I'm going to recant that because the artwork's different. I was thinking Page of Cups. This is more, I want to tell you how I feel. This is, I care about you. I mean, if you hadn't told me that, I would say he's coming in, he's riding that horse in there, he's coming in to tell you he loves you, he wants to reconcile, and he's ready, he wants to commit to you. That's what those cards look like, but I don't feel that's so much as the whole of it. So let's get some clarifiers here for you, and let's talk about, we want to know how he feels. Yeah, he sees you. Okay, bottom of the deck. I'm going to ask this a little tricky. How does he feel about a possible reconciliation with you? We ask about feelings. How does he feel about reconciling? Can we do that? Can we ask that? Oh. Apparently he has clarity. Now, I'm not sure what that clarity is yet, but that's kind of an epiphany. Let's see. Okay, Six of Cups. He's missing you. He is thinking about you. Well, so far, Nancy, all the cards are saying something here. Let's get going. What else? Show me this Judgment card, please. Oh, thank you, Zenab. Am I pronouncing that right? I just got your PayPal. Let me write that down. Thank you, thank you. Yes, I got it. Thank you. I've already put you on the list. Now, let's get one more, please, on this Judgment card for Nancy. I might have to pin this at the top of or get me a sign. That's what I should do. Get one of those little cute chalk signs from where you get the Tuesday morning or something that says, I am 73 years old. Because everybody asks me that. Wait, Mule, you're saying you're in the same situation. Wow, wait a minute, I'm missing your story here. Hang on, I got to catch up on Mule's story. Oh, Mule's having the talk tomorrow. Okay. You know I love you, Mule. Saying I turned 18. You're so sweet. What else on this Judgment card for Nancy, please? Because I don't know. I see the cards, but I don't know. I'm having a hard time believing it. Let's see. Whoa, okay, okay. Well, I don't know, Nancy. Crikey. Crikey. This is the Nine of Wands, okay? The wounded warrior, like I'm just, now it fell sideways. You've been here enough. You've heard me talk about when the cards fall sideways, it's neither upright or in the reverse. It's in the process. So your person's deciding if they have another fight left in them. If they have another, this is all of these wands or battles they have survived, yet they're still standing and they still have a wand and there's fire here. But this can also mean putting up a wall, putting up a wall against or around or about a reconciliation. So even though your person, I mean, I'm just saying this, he's feeling, you ask how he's feeling. I think he's both defensive and yet he's questioning, does he want to do this one more time? And there's a Tower card here. This is like sudden change right next to the Ace of Swords. This is like suddenly I have an epiphany. Suddenly, on the Judgment card, I can't make this up. This is, okay, all right. So I think Spirit we have a saying here in the South called snatched a knot on his head. I don't know where that saying came from, but basically it means not slapped him around. Smacked him around. I'm not meaning that in a violent way, but kicked his butt. I think Spirit's been kicking your person's butt, Nancy. All right. What is this Hierophant card? That Tower is a whipping from the universe. Now, excuse me, it could also, oh my God, Nancy. God. I love that y'all are talking about this in the chat. Okay. Clarifying the light seer. Okay, darling, get it together here. Clarifying the Hierophant. We know it's the light seer. It's the Fool and the King of Pentacles. This is a new beginning. This is taking a risk, taking a leap off of a cliff toward what? Commitment, essentially, is what that can mean. This is the King of Pentacles. Nancy, this is somebody who's stable. He's the marrying kind. He's the committing kind. He's also, he's very stable. He's nurturing. He takes care of his people, his family. Now, at the bottom of the deck, I think he's feeling a little overwhelmed. This can also be juggling. Yes, he did juggle you. He did juggle you. But here again, this is the happily ever after. The Ten of Pentacles is the everything card. So I think this story at the bottom of the deck is saying, I know I juggled you. Let me go. I juggled you in your home situation. It didn't mean that you necessarily even have kids together, because I didn't want to change. I was, well, there's no communication right now, but I learned my lesson. Spirit's been teaching, I told you. And there's still feelings here. I wish I could, I know you want me to, and what? Yeah, I've been reckless, but I've been thinking about this time out. I've been in my cave thinking about this. And I'm thinking maybe I need to come back and balance the scales because I'm missing you. And I care about you, Nancy. I care about you. Nancy, I'm sorry. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. I'm first to admit that. I am the very first to admit that. But this has all the earmarks. Now, I have to say, it's only a potential. It is a potential. What I don't have here are strong cards of communication. You asked me how he's feeling. I think this is, one second, I'll come back over to the chat, you guys. You ask how he's feeling. he's thinking and feeling like he wants to come back with his tail tucked between his legs is how I'm feeling. There is something he has experienced that's caused a tower moment for him. So Spirit has shook him with something. Maybe he just got over there and those pastures weren't nearly as green as he thought they were. I don't know. But you tell me now, 99 out of 100 readers would read this the same way. I want to come in and commit to you, these two cards combined, like a King of Pentacles would. I want to take care of you. I want to nurture you. I want to commit because I've gotten inspiration. Maybe I've gotten some spiritual advice from, you know, whoever that would be. It could be a priest or a, who knows. Time to bring the truth. Oh, they just fell out on, it was the, wait a second. It was the King of Swords. And I'm going to have to crawl down there and get one card. Just a second. Yeah. And the card that fell was the Five of Pentacles in reverse. He's tired of being out here in this cold. Okay. So, I mean, that's how he's feeling now. Again, I don't have strong cards of communication, like he's going to do anything about it. You ask how he's feeling. I think he wants to heal this. I think he wants to heal it. He knows he didn't put the work in. Yep. And that, whatever that is, caused the breakup. And look, can't make this up. I love it, Tarot. King of Swords, King of Swords. I know I have to cut out things that do not serve. I know that I have to come truthfully and honestly. But this is the King who is more mind over heart. Do with that information as you will. There is still passion here, though. Gosh, that Lover's card won't go away. It's down here, too. Coming in with the truth to tell you he still feels passionate about you. Yeah, he wants to nurture this. He sees expansion. I know I made a choice that I know I caused this breakup. Goodness me. And it just goes on. I can't get away from it, Nancy. Okay, sorry. I was rambling. Let me see what your comment is over here. You're saying you had a dream about him recently. My feelings in that dreams about him were very calm and loving. It kind of threw me off just because of how things ended. Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? Yeah. Isn't the Six of Cups in reverse someone from the past that doesn't want to return? Depends on the reader. Entirely depends on the reader, Nancy. For me, no, I don't read the Six of Cups that way. There may be other readers who do. You know, there are classic, let me see. Let's see what the Light Seer little thingy has to say about that one, just because you asked. This requires glasses, though. And people, I would be so very grateful to each and every one of you if you would hit that like button, just to say thank you for me being here on a Saturday night with you. What were we looking at? Six of Cups? Was that what we were looking at? Let me see. I don't know. I wish they made these little books a little bigger. This is so difficult. And it's stiff because I don't know if I've used it much. Six of Cups. Where are the cups? Hang on, y'all. Okay. Here's what the Shadow Seer says about the Six of Cups in reverse. Being stuck in the past, lamenting decisions and actions, a need to forgive others, a reminder to forgive yourself, letting people in, and a need to deal with regret. I stand by what I said. I think he's, yeah, he's, I do have a card here, woulda, coulda, shoulda. I mean, I know I have a card in the tarot. I don't see it here, but this is feeling having all the earmarks of a woulda, coulda, shoulda, you know. Anyway, let me see. Did you say something else that I missed? I know. Aren't they the best? They are such good supporters always here in the chat. Thank you, Moulay. You're so sweet to do that. 45. Oh, we're already past that. That must be an older comment. You have a meeting tomorrow? I have more. I'm going to finish up I'm working on a house clearing project tomorrow. Well, I'm working on the discovery process. I'm not ghost busting yet, but well. Nancy's saying, thank you, Darlene, for your time in doing this and clarification. Well, my pleasure. And Nancy, honestly, I don't want you to get your hopes up too high, but I'll say again, you've heard me say this many times, readers just pull potentials out of the quantum field. This is a potential, though. Very clearly to me, this is the potential that your person might be coming back. So, again, I don't have strong cards of communication, but I would say you ask what his feelings are. I mean, this is pretty clear to me in the cards. So if you want him back, as I always say, leave the door open, but get busy, you know, get on with your life. Don't sit there waiting on him, of course. But you also know that I'll talk about law of attraction. So if you want him back, then start working on your, how you want to see it. Living in the end, you know, what story are you telling about it? Are you still telling the story of he did what to me? Or are you telling the story about how magical it is now that he's back? How magical your life is together? So what story are you telling? Will determine kind of where this goes. If you tell that story, you might just attract him back. So anyway, I'm rambling, but going on and on. Thank you, Nancy. I appreciate you always. Always love having you here, and thank you for the super chats. Super chat. All right, Ian. Ian, yes, you are next. Ian, go ahead and type your question in, please. And my apologies tonight for not being able to greet everybody. There's just a lot of people dropping into the chat. So a warm welcome for all of you who are here or just passing through. Oh, you're welcome, Nancy. You're awesome too. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. For those of you asking for a reading, the free readings are spoken for. We've already finished those, and I do have a few slots left for either Super Chat or PayPal readings. Okay, Ian, are they still in the physical world? Can you tell me that, please? He's asking if, he says he just wants to know if his mom, dad, and sister are okay. So I'm asking, Ian, do you know if they are, I don't know if you're in contact with them. It feels maybe not. Can you answer that for me? No, I didn't think so. Yeah, I didn't. No, it feels like you're not in contact with them. That's what I was feeling. Okay, 1 second here. Ian, let me put these away. Can you give me a first name, please, Ian? I need a first name, just one first name for each of them, whatever you call them. They're dead? Okay. They have crossed over. I guess it's that kind of night, Milay. We're going to be talking to the other side. Excuse me. Lisa, okay. Is Lisa your sister? GC, it's my favorite, number 2. So, Ian, excuse me, is Lisa your sister? Yep, yeah. Okay, that's... Ian, was she your younger sister? And I ask you questions because I need to determine for myself if I'm on the right track, if I'm picking up the right energy. Was Lisa your younger sister? Yeah. Yes to that. Give me a minute. Because I usually prepare for this a little differently than coming on here and doing love readings, but that's okay. Let's see. No promises. I'll do my best. Oh, okay. Gotcha. There is a younger energy there, though, Ian. Who is that? Who would that be? There's a younger feminine energy there beside your sister then. So who has passed over that would be a younger feminine, younger to you? Thank you, Moulay. Her daughter. Okay, your sister's daughter. Okay, thank you, because that's who, I mean, I'm hearing, I heard Lisa, and I did request, but I'm getting a younger feminine, female, younger, meaning not a grown-up. Okay. How did I'm asking how they, because it feels like they all went about the same time, didn't they? Did they cross over, or was this like an accident, or I don't know what this was yet. Let's see. It feels like some kind of an accident or natural disaster or something like that. I mean, is this making sense to you, please, Ian? I know that's Lisa's daughter. Okay, yeah. For those of you posting your questions in the chat, the free reading slots are already finished. There's a couple of slots left for either PayPal or Super Chat readings. Thank you, GC. Ian, where are you, buddy? Where are you? Thank you, whoever's hitting that heart button. He was 75, Nancy. Oh, God, Ian. Oh, geez. Okay. I'm just feeling this trauma, and okay, thank you. Ian saying her mom, so it wasn't a natural disaster. See, I'm the first one to admit if I don't get it right. Her mom hung herself, then she killed, wait, her mom hung herself, then she killed herself 2 days later. What, I don't understand. Oh, then the daughter killed herself. I got you. Ian, I don't like having to tell this, but I'm going to... When we cross over, everybody goes through like a life review. But there are exceptions to people. You go through the life review, and depending on how your life was or how, you know, sometimes if you ended, if your life ended in a traumatic way, it takes longer because to make the transition. And I feel like for Lisa, it's taking a while, and I don't know. So she's on the other side, but she's not totally at peace. And I don't like to say that, and I don't say that lightly. In other words, she has, and let me say this, and how I can explain it. She's not totally transitioned into the light. She's still in that in-between where she's having to reflect and learn, and you know, so she's not fully transitioned. I don't know how better to say that. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. There's not... I tell you what, Ian, if you want to send me an email and tell me her full name, I will see if I can connect. Not here in this forum. I need to have peace and quiet and not all these distractions. But I will try to connect with her and see if I can help at all, because I do help people cross over who are stuck. And I'm not saying that word stuck about her. Be clear. She's in transition. I am not seeing her as a stuck soul. Okay, there's a subtle difference, but a big difference at the same time. So, but she could use some help, and I will ask Spirit if I can help her. If you will send me an email, and my email is Scorpio1111reads, READS, @gmail. With her full name, I will see if I can help with that tomorrow. Now, you ask about your father and your mother. They have crossed over, and they are doing fine. In fact, your dad, he was a happy fellow mostly, wasn't he? He seems very, actually, either, I don't know if this is happy or oblivious. I can't decide what this energy is. I'm not sure what this is. GC, oh my gosh, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. Let me write you down here. GC. Okay. All right, where are you? Where are you, Ian? Yep, you're saying yep. Okay. Yep. Because he feels very happy and, you know, like himself, and he's fine. He's just fine over there. Your mom and your dad have the little girl with them. That's what I'm trying to get out here. It's just I was trying to see all the people and where they fit. So your mom and dad are together, and they have the young child that I asked you about together. And they are all fine. They are all fine. It's your sister, this Lisa, though, that's needing a little help. What else did you ask me? I'm sorry, I got so lost in the energy, Ian. Was there something else that you asked? I'm waiting for you to reply. Was there something else you asked that I've forgotten or overlooked in your questions or super chats? Because they're doing fine. They're just saying we have the little girl, whatever her name is. Your dad said, oh, you're just trying to find out if they're okay. Yes. Like I said, with the exception of Lisa, she needs a little help, and I'm going to try to do that. Or you could put her name here if you wanted, but I don't, that's very personal information. You might not want to share that here. Ian, I get the feeling that your dad never really told you he was proud of you, because he's telling me that now. He's saying, I didn't really ever tell you or let you know that I'm proud of you, but I am proud of you. And I think you felt, as a child, you felt that he loved everybody but you. I mean, I just feel like you were kind of ignored as a child. Is kind of what I'm getting here. Is this... Okay, Lisa McDonald, thank you. All right, I will work on that tomorrow for Lisa. Okay, so it's just a message coming through for you that I think you felt a bit ignored as a child. And he's just telling you that he's proud of you. He said he never told you that, apparently. He was Scottish guy, men are men, and make your own way. Oh, that explains a lot. Yeah, yeah. That explains a lot. Yeah. But he's wanting to. He's not wanting me to say anything else but that. He wants to be sure that you know that he's proud of you, and he means now, not just something you did 10 years ago. He's talking about now, something you're doing now. You're doing something new, some kind of venture, like, is it a business or something? Something new, like an entrepreneur, something new that you're starting. And it's like he's, wanting to pat you on the back. You're good, son. You're good. That's good. It's that, I don't know what this thing is, but what you'll know. Something that you're starting. I don't know if this is a side gig or something, but he thinks it's a very positive venture for you, and he's proud of you. And not just because of that, just proud of you, period. And then he's acknowledging this new, whatever this thing is that you're doing. And that's just his way of letting you know that he sees what's going on for you in your life. Oh, Saturnian Sun, thank you so much. I don't know who wants to answer Jayesh, because it's kind of all over the park tonight, Jayesh. Right now, I'm talking to deceased loved ones. Oh, that's awesome, Scorpio lady. Yes, that's my birthday. Awesome. Okay, Ian is, I'm helping homeless people back work, start new life for my own. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, there's something about starting something new for sure. Starting something new for my own house. Oh, that's awesome, Ian. That is awesome. Well, he's, again, patting you on the back. He's very proud of whatever this, proud of you, period. And proud that you're doing this new thing, whatever this is. And it's going to be very successful, I'll have to add too. It's going to be successful. Although I don't get the sense with you, you don't measure success in the same way that other people do. Like, you don't measure success by just money. That's not who you are. You, I think, value character and time and energy and those kinds of things probably more than your contemporaries do. Yeah. Okay, Ian, that's what I've got for you, and I so appreciate all your super chats. Thank you so much. And again, I promise you, I will see what I can do for Lisa tomorrow. But I don't want you worrying about that. Spirit has its own timing and its own way, and I do have a special team that helps me with this, and so sometimes we can help that along. Most of the time, in fact, we can help these people along. So I don't want you to lose any sleep. It will all happen. Spirit knows how to take care of everybody, of course. So don't want you to lose any sleep over your sister. I hope that helps. You're very, very welcome, Ian. Glad I could do that for you tonight. Thank you. My pleasure. All right, we're moving on to Saturnian. Where are you? Saturnian Sun. There you are. I am ready. That is very good positive Dharma, isn't it? Mm-hmm. All right, Saturnian, post your question. I'm ready. Ian is saying she had a hard life, so that could be the reason. Well, yeah. I mean, it is and it isn't. Because we all have challenges and difficulty in our life. It's more about what you do with it. And I got the feeling that she internalized so much of it, and she even blamed herself. I'm feeling that she blamed herself for a lot of things that wasn't really hers to own. And I don't mean like, I don't need to go there, but telling her business here. And there were people that hurt her. I get that. She was in some bad relationships. I mean, I'm feeling all of that about her. But again, it's more about what you do with what happens to you in life, not what happens to you in life. And she just took a dark road. She took a dark road. But you know what? We're all going to end up in that good place one day. Some of us just take a little bit longer to get there than others. Okay, Saturnian Sun says, I need info if keep my job, finance, health is issue, but mainly job and finance. Okay. Excuse me. All right, and good people, I would appreciate it. While I have a moment to plug, please hit that like button. What deck, please, for Saturnian Sun? This one, okay. All right. Okay. Also, guys, be on the lookout. If you are, two things, a little business here while I take a break, because I need to kind of pull out of that other energy. I come and do these readings 2 or 3 times a week, so if you're looking for a free reading, you have to get here early because those free slots go very quickly. But be sure you are subscribed and you've hit your notification bell, so YouTube will notify you as soon as I come on live. And you have a good chance of getting one of those slots. And what else was I going to share? Oh, yes. I am working on, I'm not there yet, working on memberships for my channel. And one of the things, because those of you who were here and have seen me do readings for people who have crossed over now, you might be interested in that, because that's one of the things I'm working on offering is for my members only those kind of readings. So if that interests you, hang around. I will be announcing that when I get it all put together. I don't have it put together yet. I'm working on it though. It's in process. So just to let you know, if you're hoping to hear from your deceased loved one. Ooh, I just said that out loud. Oh, I'm doing memberships. I said that out. I've been resisting it. I truthfully have been resisting it because it's just another commitment. It's a time thing. I'm just worried I won't have the time to devote to it I want to. All right, Saturnian Sun, we need to put together a question for you because, you know, tarot is literal. You want to know if you whether or not to keep your job. Is that really sort of the question about that? I'm also tuning in. Let me see. It feels like there's something on your right side, Saturnian. Something on the right side of your body. What's going on here? I mean, it feels like it's impeding the way you walk. Is that accurate? And thank you for answering those questions for me. Okay, well, I keep the job. Having physical issues, physically demanding. Yeah, I feel that. Cracked rib on the right side. Okay, thank you for that. Yeah, it feels, thank you. Thanks for all those hearts, y'all. I love that. Yeah, it just feels like, you know, like if you have a pain somewhere, you're walking and and it hurts and you kind of walking weird, and that's what it feels like to me. I dislocated my entire sternum in a judo class one time, and I remember I didn't want to breathe, I didn't want to move, and yet I finished the class. Oh God, that was hard. Anyway, that's very painful though, cracked rib. Okay, where you keep the job. Is this the right, you know, now that we've honed the question, laughing at myself here. Okay. 2 decks. I don't know why yet, but we'll see. All right. So show me, please, will Saturnian Sun keep the job? Make it clear, please. Make it clear. One card would be fabulous if you could make it really clear. I'd be so grateful. Thank you. That looks promising. I would say that's a yes. Let's see what else comes out. Yeah. Will Saturnian Sun keep the job, please? I am hearing, though, in 6 months there's going to be some changes, some kind of big changes. 6 months there's going to be changes at your work. Like with the company or internally or something, 6 months. This looks good, yep. You don't love what you do, though. I mean, yes. Now, this is a yes, but it's also saying something else is coming for you. Now, this isn't a pentacle, this is a wand, but it talks about passionate new beginning. But you're not happy now, but this feels like let me slow my mouth. Let's see if I can get it sync with my tongue, my brain and my tongue. I think you're doing okay, all right? The answer is yes, you can keep the job. But guess what? There's something else coming, some other passionate thing coming. You might not love it. You might not love it, and it's going to put you at a crossroads. You know, it's like suddenly your boss comes in one day and says, hey, I'm giving you a promotion to go head up this department over here, but you don't really, you're glad there's a promotion, you're glad you got a job, but it's not really the job you that lights your soul. I mean, it will enable you to move to calmer waters, and I'm feeling that's financially. Yeah. You're gonna, okay, you're gonna have a tendency to overthink it. So it'll take you a while, and this has vibes of a new position, a new job, because you know how when you start a new job and everything is new and everything is overwhelming and you're trying and you feel like you're not doing anything right, and then after a while you start to understand it and things fall into place, and it has that vibe to it that eventually you're going to get whatever this thing is will settle down, and then it'll bring happiness. Again, I've got another, you could be having a love and a job go on here. But we ask about job. We ask about job. So let me see if you said, yeah, yeah, exactly. You hate it. I know that's exactly what I was getting. The money's good, yeah, but you're not happy with it. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was feeling here. So, but I'm telling you, something else is coming, and it's going to put you at a crossroads, whatever this thing is, whatever it is. So be on the lookout. Something else coming. All right, now what else did you want to know? Your health. So we've established you have a cracked rib. Do you have a history in your family of diabetes? Can you answer that for me? One second, I thought maybe I missed. Sort of. Sort of. Okay, well, I'm hearing it's just something you might want to watch out for. Just, it's not something that's fully developed, but it's like, you know, you've got the gene, and if you don't stay on top of it, it might rear its nasty head. So be mindful of that, and you could even have your doctor check that for you. Now, I'm not a medical professional, people. I'm just a tarot reader. Tarot's for entertainment, but so do your due diligence. But oh my gosh, yeah, that would be awesome, Ulay. That would be totally awesome if we could do that. Let me see. What else do we need to know about health? Did you break this rib did you fall down and break? How did this cracked rib happen? Did you fall? Was there a fall involved? Thank you, GC, for your subscription. I appreciate that. That'll do. That'll do. Oh, okay. Okay, you did fall. Healing nicely, though. Yeah, because I'm just really not picking up. You ask about your health. I'm not really, other than, like I said, watch out for the diabetes. That might just be something future that you want to, you know, be careful what you eat. Be smart. Okay. Glad you're healing. Good, good, good. I know that's painful. Owie, owie, though. Okay. 56 and still doing hard physical job. Yes. Because I feel that you're active, but you're getting more tired. And I'm trying to figure out what that means, other than as we get older, naturally, we don't have as much energy. That just goes with the territory of getting older. But it's tied back to, I think it's tied back to what you're eating. So, I don't know what that means. I can't get more specific than that for you, really, Saturnian. But I think that you need to look into eating. I don't know if you need more protein. I don't know what you need, but there's something that you're not getting in your diet, I think, that's, because I feel like you hit mid-afternoon or after lunch, like many of us do, but you're really having to push through this. There's just a real, I just feel you like almost passing out. Not really, but like, I don't know if I can get, just like I have to sit down and close my eyes or whatever. So I don't know if this is a prediction of something that you're dealing with upcoming, or too many sweets. Look, you got it. Okay, you got it. And there's the diabetes coming on if you're not careful. Okay. All right, good. Because there's just something here that you can control, is what I'm feeling, that will help you feel better. Okay, excellent. Well, we got to the bottom of that, didn't we? Look at us. Okay, guys. Well, thank you for your super chat. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for being here. All right, let's see who's next. Zenab, am I saying that correctly? If you are here, please type your question for me. And please tell me, I hope I didn't butcher your name. Okay, let me hop over there. 1 second here. This will require glasses. And 1 second, y'all. Let me see if I can close this blind here real quick. Whoops. All right. GC, you are next. I appreciate you being patient. I have to take people as they are, the older they come in. Just a second here. Let me pull up my PayPal. Okay, got it. Alrighty. Deck, please, for Zenab. Am I saying Zenab? Zenab? Is that anywhere near the ballpark? What deck, please? Okay. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. All right. My pleasure. That is correct. Okay, Zenab, I need you to be here because I'm interactive reader. I ask you questions because I don't just lay cards. I'm more interactive, so I need you to stick around. All right. I'm going to ask the question quietly because out of respect for you, I presume you didn't want to ask that question in the chat. So I'm asking the question quietly, all right? Confused? Confused? This feels like maybe don't know if it's you or the person, but this person may feel like this has been a lesson, or this could be you, but I ask about them. So somebody here is feeling abandoned, left out in the cold, like this has been a lesson. I've had to learn a lesson here. And confused and healing after a tower moment. This is when spirit comes in and pulls the rug out, or throws a hand grenade in or something to cause and this could have been a committed relationship, somebody who had very strong will or wanted to control the situation. Let me see. Romina, did you, I don't have a PayPal for you, I don't believe. I've got one more after you. So all the free reading slots are spoken for, folks. But if you are subscribed and you have hit the notification bell, you will get notified next time I come on. You have to get there early, though. Those slots go quickly. But if you want a reading, I do have a couple of more slots left for either PayPal or Super Chat. All right. Thank you, Adia. I didn't have it on my list, but that didn't mean it didn't happen. I miss them. Does this deck not want to talk? Does you not want to talk? What else can you tell me about this situation? Okay, guess not. Let's turn it this way. Sometimes it wants to be in the other direction. Sure, Malay, I'll be happy to do that for you. Let me write you down, though, just to remind me. There we go. Can you give me more on this situation, please, for Zenab? I don't know if I want that pressure, Millet. This deck is just not talking anymore. Okay, it said what it's going to say. Let me get one other one. We'll go with this one. No, that's okay. I'm not that tired tonight. I've had a lot worse nights than this one. I'm okay. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Zenab, this is the cup of love being spilled. This is like a breakup, or somebody saying, I don't love you anymore, or something that somebody could have said, it's time for me to listen to my intuition, but this is also things that are not seen. Something you didn't see, some kind of a wish that, yeah, let me just keep pulling. So what is this? So we're asking about your person. This is the answer. Let me turn it up. This is the answer. This is how they're feeling. Left out in the cold, abandoned, but wanting to come back in. This is the part, the nugget you're looking for, but wanting to come back in out of the cold because it's in reverse. They may actually want to come in and make you some kind of offer, bring you a gift of some kind. That's possible. But they also might be very confused about how to do that. I don't know where to start. Because this can mean, even in some cases, this is, I mean, because I rarely would get this meaning off this card, but there's something possibly to do with overindulgence maybe. Okay, what else? What else? What is, let me ask, what is this Page of Pentacles here? What is this offer? What is this offer? So I'm guessing, Zenab, are you not here? Since you asked me to put a timestamp, are you not here? Can you comment, please, in the chat? Guys, if you request a reading, you need to be here in the chat. Okay, great. Awesome. Is this resonating? Can you tell me, is this, am I cued into the right energy here, please? No, yeah. In the Tower. Yeah, that's been a popular card tonight, this Tower. Well, yeah. Something happened here. Miss Mimi, are you back? How you doing tonight? Thank you for the super chat. You're still processing, okay? You're processing what happened, or you're processing what I said? This, what I said in the previous reading, this has been a popular card tonight here. This is the Tower. It's saying something came in and push, blew everything up overnight. And now somebody's stressed and got anxiety about it. Excuse me. Now, asked to clarify this Page of Pentacles, I got the Fool in reverse. This is reckless to me. Not always, but it's either fear of taking a leap, fear of jumping off that cliff, paralyzed with fear, or it's reckless, one of the two. What else can you tell me? What is the confusion about? I want to know, what is this confusion about over here for this situation? Making a choice, yeah. Somebody made a choice. Or, no, wait. Yeah, somebody made a choice, but there's something else there. Did this have to do with something long distance? It feels long distance. Somebody is sad. Somebody is sad, remorseful, regretful. What is this confusion? You are in the same country, but close, like in the same city, maybe different cities. There's something about distance here is why I ask. I mean, that could be as simple as creating distance. I mean, it could, maybe not literal, but okay, same city. It just made me, I need distance, you know, like a timeout, I need distance, that kind of distance. This reading is not making a whole lot of sense to me. I don't know, that's why I ask you. Usually it's a lot more clear. This is, I'm not connecting with this. And I'm the first person to say that for you if it's... However, looks like you will get communication from this person, or unless you're the one initiating, but somebody here has lost passion. Losing passion or lost passion because of conflict and disappointment. I'm not happy. Now I don't have, saying the same thing, this was confusion. Yeah, I don't have clarity, and that's why I have all these sleepless nights. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get balance. I don't know how to give to the situation equally. But this person does care. This person cares, and you're not done with this. This cycle is not over. The cycle is not over. But there may be people that are interfering. My third party card. Now, third parties aren't always people. I mean, like romantic interests. They can also be family, a job, health issues, a dog. But there's something else, and it's just not balanced, and your person knows it. Or this person knows it. Let me see if there's anything else. Okay, listen. It's been like a week we don't talk because he did something that disappointed me. Well, there you go. That's exactly what that card was saying. I have a hair that's tickling my eye and it won't stop. Hey, the oven sweets and me. Oh, I like that handle. Oh, I love that handle. All right. Thank you for the super chat. Let me jot your handle down here. Okay. Howdy. All right. Anything else? I mean, this, I don't know if you've been here before, but for me, when cards hit the table, yeah, they have a meaning. They have an archetypal meaning. But some of the cards, if I laid 10 cards out here, sometimes there is one card that's just like neon flashing. The energy is stronger on that card. Whether it's major or minor arcana, it's like, and that's this card for me tonight for you. This is saying, I am confused. I don't know what to do. Pardon me. It almost has the energy of analysis paralysis, which is not that's a different card for me, but that's what I'm feeling around it. It feels like analysis paralysis. That's what it feels like. I just can't quite move. Oh my gosh, Mule, you're working it hard tonight. I love you for that. Okay, let's see. Anything else you want to tell Zenab about this person and their situation? Excuse me. Please and thank you. What else can you tell me? Yeah, I'll bring the sword out for you. Mule. They're not able to move on. They're still ruminating about it. They're not able to move on to calmer waters yet. Now, this is the difference, if you don't know, for those of you who know tarot, there are two cards in the tarot, basically, that means moving on, leaving. The Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords. But the Six of Swords is a forced departure as opposed to the Eight of Cups. And that's just somebody saying, I've had enough. I'm walking away. I'm not looking back at those cups anymore. And that's what you've got here. Somebody who, because it's in reverse, somebody who can't move on to calmer waters. But it was some kind of a forced departure. And it was like you kicked them out when they, that kind of thing. So, yeah, at the moment, there is no reconciliation at the moment. Your person, I think, is focusing on money, work, home stuff, family, you know, that kind of thing right now. All right. And guess what card? You saw me shuffling. Guess what card came back out? There was, yeah, something your person did, some choice that they made, and it caused this ending. Now, this is, let me show you in the upright so you can see the artwork. This is 10 swords in the back. This didn't happen overnight. This wasn't one clean sword and we're done. This is something that's been building for a while. In the reverse says, I'm having a hard time getting over this ending. This is your person saying, I'm having a really hard time. This is an ending that lingers. Or I'm not able to get over it. Maybe they're saying they just don't want it to be over. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. Is there any next move or action from him? Let me ask that question for you. Thank you, Moulay. All right. 1 second. What might this person's actions be? What might this person's actions be towards Zenab? Okay, try this. Undecided. Let's see. Let me keep going here. Something's bound to fall out. I have to switch decks. What actions might this person take? Okay, one more shuffle and we're switching decks. Okay, guess we are. Thought a card flipped, but maybe not. Maybe not. All right, let's try this one. What actions might this person take? Well, possibly none. God, Tarot, you're so funny. Tarot is just, geez. Remember this card, the Eight of Cups in reverse? The Eight of Cups in the upright. This is spoiled for choice. I'm looking at my options. Although I'm not taking a move right now. I'm not doing anything. I'm afraid that I feel fear coming off of this. I'm afraid to take a leap. I'm afraid to do anything right now. Your person's just like stuck. I mean, can we just sum it up? Again, that's the energy I was feeling. Analysis paralysis. Sorry. It's what I'm feeling off of this. I'm afraid to do anything, to take a leap, and because I've got too many choices here. I'm hoping for clarity, and I know I need to bring truth here to this situation. But there's been toxic energy here, and I know it, and it's held me back. But now I'm being released. I don't know if this is you or them, but somebody here is needing to be released from this. Some kind of toxic energy here. So I don't know if that's you releasing them because you felt they were toxic. But actions, I'd have to say none at the moment. None at the moment. Still, analysis paralysis. Taking time and thinking about this, trying to get clarity. Yeah, get clarity about this. Let me see what else, if anything else pops out. 81. All right, cool. We might make it. Oh, yeah, here is. Yeah. As I said, nothing yet. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This is a missed opportunity. This is saying, nope, not yet, not now. I think he's probably focused on money or whatever, working, whatever. But yeah, this is... I can say not yet. Now, there are feelings here. There are feelings here, but no collaboration at the moment. No. I'm sitting over here licking my wounds right now. And I'm not talking to you right now. Not talking, holding my cup of love, not coming your way. Yeah. So right now, it looks like Zenab that it's just a standstill. He's just over there thinking and ruminating and stuck. Now, I always like to tell people, this is just a potential. You know, your free will and law of attraction based on what story you're telling can affect the outcome here. So if you don't know about law of attraction, please educate yourself about that. I hope that helps, Zenab. I hope that helps, and I wish you luck. I do. Goodness. So many people struggling with relationships. It makes me sad. Oops, dazed. Okay, where are we now? Okay, Zenab, we got that. GC, you're next. Type your question in for me, please. Yep, you. Yes, indeedy, you. Well, I'm excited too. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we're going to find for you. What we got coming up for you. You're opening an online business. Oh, cool. Awesome. Okay, opening an online business, and it's taken me a long time. Yes, and I want to know what the future looks like for that business. All righty. What deck, please, for GC? Okay, we haven't used this one in a minute. This deck has the prettiest artwork, I think, of all the decks. Let's see. All right, GC, what in the world is going to happen here? Let's ask. What is this business going to do? What does this future look like for GC and the business? GC and the business. Show me what the future is going to look like for GC and GC's business, please, and thank you. Well, you're going to work hard. That's what you're going to do. Okay. Give me a second. All right. This message is more about how it's going to impact your life, I think, than the actual business. Because right in the middle of the reading here, we have the Six of Wands, which is victory. It's victory after a very long battle, right? The Magician is in reverse. Now, this can be manipulation. Con man, even. I don't think that's what it means for you. It feels to me more like you are questioning whether or not you have the resources you need to do this job. It's kind of like that, what is it called? The mask syndrome or something like that. Is that it? Where we feel like we're wearing a mask and people can't really see who we are, or we can't, we don't feel like we are who we're projecting. We don't own it yet. That's the word I'm looking for. So I feel like you don't own what you do quite yet, even though you've been working on it a while. It would be, let me give you an example, like somebody who, I'll use what I do. Let's say you know the meanings of the tarot cards, but you're not confident really in interpreting them, or you're not, or an astrologer, you know that the planets are here and there, but trying to interpret that in a way that then gives a message to people is a little bit different skill. And there's something here about communication that is in question here. I'm just checking to be sure you weren't saying something I needed to see over there. Also, the Two of Cups. Now, this is a business reading. It's not really about love, but I don't know. Did you start this from, this is not the only message, but one of the messages is, for example, I've heard, I don't know this for a fact, but I've heard a number of tarot readers say they started reading tarot because of a relationship or a breakup or something like that, and they wanted to know what was going on with the other person, and that's what got them interested in tarot. I don't know if that's part of this for you or not, but you're saying you're a loner. Yeah, it doesn't feel like, in other words, it's like something motivated you to do this business. It had to do with a past experience in either love or relationship or something you didn't like. Like I'm struggling to feel what this energy really is, and come up with a good analogy for you. It's like somebody, this might not be the best analogy, but it just feels more like this was an experience that motivated you somehow into this victory, this negative whatever. Maybe you did something, it'd be like somebody had a flat tire on the side of the road way back when, and it wasn't a good experience, and they didn't love it at all, and then they got home and invent the portable tire inflator and make $1 million. You know, it's something like that. Let's see. You escaped a toxic relationship. Okay, well, that could be what that is. That definitely could be. But whatever this was, it's motivated you. Maybe it's as simple, GC, as you had to, let's say, for example, this, I don't know if you were married or not, but let's say that person maybe had made more money and you had to get out here, and in order to leave that relationship, you had to really hustle. I don't know. It's just a weird energy coming off that Two of Cups that I'm not familiar with. Again, I feel like this is saying there's something here that you're doing that has to do with communication or lack of movement, lack of forward movement. So now we're getting into the nitty-gritty. I feel like this is a cycle, and I really don't think this is the end all. And I'm going to pull more cards for you, but something after this victory, it feels like things come to a sudden halt or stop or slow down. In other words, could be something with, like, the country suddenly they change interest rates, or it affects the general economy. Something could even be like that. And it causes you to pull back. Causes you to go, to try to rethink yourself, rethink your approach maybe. Because it's going to affect your bottom line. It is going to affect your bottom line. And this can also be a missed opportunity. It can affect your bottom line. So I think that I just want to pick up your comment here. You're saying, absolutely, I moved countries to marry. Okay. There. There it is. See, I know what these would say in a love reading, but this is kind of throwing me off. This energy is weird here. Although you did say online business, you may have some kind of glitches. I keep coming back to this is not the only card about communication, but it is often, most readers consider this communication, the Eight of Wands. But it's also just movement, action, movement, and it's in the reverse. But now I get this Page of Swords in the reverse. There is something in your business that has to do with communication. Don't know what it is. I mean, obviously, online business. I don't know. Maybe you're on the phone talking to people with orders or something like that. But I feel there's a glitch with this. Now, this can also, this is the spying card, so maybe your competitors are maybe this thing back here has to do with competitors. I'm just not connecting with that deck as much. Let's see there. You're saying, then the relationship was scary. I moved back to my country to start over. Yeah. Oh, you teach. Okay, teach. Thank you. I knew there was something in here about communication. I just couldn't put my finger on it. Thank you. Yes. I have to find a deck that will talk to me better because this, I mean, if you haven't been here before, tarot often gives me the backstory before it gives me the answer to your question. And I kind of feel like that's what's happened here. This is sort of the backstory. Even though, I mean, because really, you didn't ask about love, but since you told me that, you worked hard on something, you made an investment. I think this person might have been a manipulator. You found that out, you broke up. Your victory was that you had a victory, but you left them. Yeah, I mean, it's just sort of, I feel like that might be more the backstory, and that's probably why I'm not connecting with that in terms of the question you asked. Let's keep going here. Okay, you teach, you're open. All right, good deal. That's all I ask anybody for here. Judy's saying, life is like that, isn't it, though? All right, I want to know, can you give me... Okay, thank you. I appreciate you guys so much giving me more of the backstory. Can we get, like, from now forward, please, for GC? How's this online business going to go? How is this going to go for GC? Please and thank you. Yeah, I mean, this... The Hermit, yeah, you had to pull back. You were. This is the love thing, I think, and it affected your money. Yeah, that. Now let's get forward. Move forward, please. Oh, good. All right, now this feels better. Yes, a passionate new beginning. Yes, we know. Yes, this we know. Something you love, teaching. Okay, something you love doing. All right, keep going. Keep going. Whoops. All right. Oh, I like that. Yes. Oh, this is good. Now we're getting somewhere. Nine of Pentacles. Yep, this is single and free to pursue. That's what that card means. It's the minor arcana version of the Empress. It means you're independent. You're making your own money. You're doing well. Can I say that again? You're doing well, right? You can take care of yourself. You don't need anybody else. You're independent. Yes, I'm liking that. That's great. We want to see that. We want to see that. Oh, hi, Michelle. Thank you so much for your subscription. The free readings have already been spoken for. I finished those about 2 hours ago, actually. And I have, how am I doing here? I've got 3 more readings. I probably cannot do any more. Depends on how fast these go, but... Okay, don't be disappointed when things don't move maybe as fast as you hope they are. This is patient. This is a lack of patience. Lack of patience. It's just kind of a cautionary tale. Yeah, you might get disappointed because it's falling right underneath this victory card, as it were. So, you know, when you start a business, it takes a little while. And I think that's just saying, don't go there, you know. What else, please, for GC and this career move? Please and thank you. Awesome, yeah. All right. Don't indulge too much. Do you like to drink a little wine at the end of the day? Now, why? Okay. All right. Chariot card here. Now, in the upright, fast forward movement. In reverse, nothing's happening. It came out sideways. This tells me it's, you're laughing. No, okay, good. It tells me it's in transition. I mean, nothing wrong with wine. I drink wine, but not overly so. And I'm hearing with this card, because if you look at the artwork, there are two horses, right? Now, by the way, the emperor drives the chariot. But if you've ever driven a team where there are two horses, if these horses are not on the same page, you can't get anywhere. The horses, you have to be in unison with, everything has to be pointing forward here. The horses have to be, this horse has to say, yeah, let's go this way, and this horse has to agree. And there's so it feels like you get to a certain point, things slow down. Again, we're under this victory card. I'm just feeling the energy bouncing off of this. And then things stop, and you feel disappointed, like, oh gosh, nothing's happening, or things aren't moving how I wanted to. But this is also the card of determination. This is in the upright, determination. So I feel like this is Spirit giving you a cautionary tale here. Do you see? Don't let this throw you off your game. Don't let this temporary, whatever this is, that may come in, where things may slow down for a bit. Don't let it put you here in this disappointment, apathy, whatever. You'll just need to take a minute to get a new perspective, adjust your thinking, adjust your approach, maybe even with whatever this thing is that's going to come in here. In fact, I'm hearing there may be somebody I'm trying to think how to say this. Somebody that kind of is the fly in the ointment for you. If this happens, not when. We have free will. You heard me talk about that. Law of attraction. You heard me talk about that. You can change the outcome. You can change the outcome. You have the power. But whatever this it's like a bump in the road. All right, you're going along great, everything's looking good, and then there's a bump in the road, all right? And Spirit's saying, whatever this thing is that slows you down, you need to go in and get a new perspective. Now, I talk a lot about law of attraction here on my channel. So if you don't know all about that, start educating yourself, because you feel like it's some kind of intervening, interrupting some third person or entity that is causing this. And it's not something you did, or that this is future, not something that you will do that you did wrong or something that will cause this little bump in the road here. And so Spirit's saying, put it down, put it down, put it down, just move on. You're going to know what to do. You're going to have absolute clarity about what to do about this when it happens. It's just a forewarning. Whatever this thing is, you're going to have clarity about it. And also heard, and you'll know the truth about what this person, I wanted to say, what words almost came out of my mouth was, you'll know the truth about what to do about this person, or how to deal with whatever this is, how to deal with it, okay? Focus on loving what you do, because I think you do. I think you love teaching. Focus on that aspect. Focus on that aspect, and don't get hung up down here. You having sleepless nights. Nope. That's just a little bit of a cautionary tale there. But this looks good. What I love is you start out with these. passionate new start for you, and this is who you are. And I really want you to look at this picture and know how special you are, because I always love to say, not everybody in this country is very, very difficult to have a bird of prey. You have to have like a license. And this lady has I don't know what that is, a hawk or a falcon or something there, which I'm not always drawn to, but in this case I am. And that's saying whatever you're doing is unique and special. And just don't get hung up. Don't get hung up in this if it starts to slow down or it doesn't move as fast as you're hoping it will. Work on the law of attraction. Work on telling the story like you want it to be. All right? And if there's this third whatever person that or thing or whatever that gets in the mix, put it down. Just put it, just smack it down. Smack down, right? Because you're gonna know what to do with it. You're totally gonna know what to do with that. Whew. Okay, GC, I hope that helps. Thank you. No, I appreciate your super chat. Thank you for being here and being very patient and waiting your turn. That's very appreciated. Let me get a little sip here. Oh, I need 2 sips after that. Good stuff. Okay. Oh, that's my son sending me a message from Thailand. Okay, let's see. What next? You loved it? Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I appreciate you saying that. Gosh, well, I loved having you here. Always makes me, sorry, laughing at my son. I'm supposed to pick you up at the airport, but he didn't do the calculations. Oh, my bad. I'm not coming in Thursday. It's actually Friday. I forgot about the 13-hour time difference. Sorry. Okay. Now I got Ms. Mimi and Moulay to go. So, all right, Ms. Mimi, we want to type in your question. I'm saving the best for last. I'm saving Moulay for last. I hope you don't mind, Moulay. Of course, I don't know. I haven't seen you in a little bit. Did you go to prayers, maybe? There you are. Okay. Ms. Mimi, are you here? Type your question in, darling. Please and thank you. All right, I'll put my decks back, get myself orderly and organized. Miss Mimi, are you here? Type your question in, love. Oops. Thank you. I do. God, you got to be thick-skinned to do this. Oh, there she is. Okay. Okay. So he unblocked me. Okay. He's really not nice. He wants space. I guess from how he acted towards me, and I will respect his boundaries. What's the near future? I'm so curious. Well, all right. Oh, God, no, Moulay. Uh-oh. Well, let me know, friend, if you need to do that. If you need to go take care of that, of course, you know I'll read for you whenever. Take care of her. Okay. What deck, please, for Miss Miami? What? Really? This little one? Alrighty. Alrighty. I like the little ones. They're easy to handle. Okay, what we're asking Just thinking how to word my question here. What's in the near future? That's really what with you and your person, right? What's in the near future for Miss Mimi and her person? Miss Mimi and her person, please and thank you. Oh, well, that's nice. The Empress, that's expansion, nurturing, creativity. That bodes well. Let's see. What else, please, for Mimi? Yes, yes. Okay. What else? That wants to come out too. Uh-oh. Yeah, well, I feel like this person, now maybe, I mean, this could be you, but I don't feel that way. I feel like this is your person. This is somebody who manipulates, okay? And I don't like that energy in this one particularly. But let me just stick with these. So I talked about the Empress. Also, kings and queens and the Empress or Emperor can be people. So I think your person sees you this way. But then this happens. And then I'm going to stand my ground. I'm right by God no matter what. Can be defensiveness. I'm putting, I'm defending myself. I'm defending my high ground, whatever. But I'm tired of that. I really am tired of that. I want to put this down. I want to put this heavy burden down. That's the end. This card resets to the Ace of Wands. Because I'm tired. I'm having sleepless nights over this. Anxiety, yeah. Let's see, did you write me something? Let me see. Well, okay. Yeah, she's saying I never really respected his boundaries when he said he needed space, and this is the first time I'm going to do it. I think that would be wise. Yes. I think it would. You're saying, yes, I definitely know all of his negative flaws. He's so bitter and resentful and childish. Yeah, I feel that off of this. It's almost like an impetuous teenager. It's my ground and I'm keeping it. I mean, it kind of has that energy about it, and coupled with the Magician in the reverse. So let's see what else. Let's see what else, please and thank you. Yep. It's Mr. Sneaky Deaky here, Seven of Swords. Now, we talk about this being this card about deception. Excuse me. And it is. And I don't often mention this, but when I feel drawn to, I do. He is really sneaky, okay. But he may be rethinking that. And here's the thing. The example I give is, because it's in the reverse, that it's like if you lose your wallet, okay, and you had a $50 bill in it, and you lose your wallet, and somebody calls you up and says, hey, I found your wallet on the sidewalk, and I just thought I would return it to you, or I'm leaving it at this restaurant where I found it, and you go and pick it up, and everything's there but the $50 bill. It's like something comes back, or they want to come back, but they're not the same. It's not the same. Something is missing, something is different. Now, I'm not saying this is not the card of this person coming back. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that when it's in reverse, it's a little different meaning than when it's in the upright, but it still means deception and something happening. But anyway, that I'm not even sure why I shared that, but they know he knows he disappointed you. And the death card, yeah. The death card came out sideways. This is something that probably needs to change, but hasn't yet. It's in transition. And this is endings that create new beginnings. Yeah, there is sadness and regret here about a missed opportunity. Yeah, this is upheaval and lack of stability in the home, all that, yeah. This is probably you, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, saying, no, I think your person is, well, and I have to say, I'm not, please don't shoot the messenger, I'm not meaning to be ugly, Mimi, but sometimes when the Queen of Pentacles is in reverse, it can also mean your person. Now, I'm not saying this is true. This is how your person is telling me they feel that maybe you're needy. This queen can be codependent. She can be not so nice, but she can also mean, this can also, I've been talking so long, I can't even make a sentence now. She can be codependent. She can not manage money well, or, all those things. It's just, and it looks like your person has said, I'm walking away from that. So please don't, I didn't say that. I think that's how he feels right now. That's why he always says, why are you texting me all the time? Well, there you have it. Yep. And what I don't have here, Mimi, is any cups that says there's any feelings or love from him. This is just struggle. I mean, I've got the Empress, that was good. And yet, it was off to a good start. But then we've got Wands, defending my ground, heavy burdens, sleepless nights, and sneaky deaky here. Things trying to change, trying to end, and somebody that's in regret and remorse. I mean, this is sad, really, to be honest. It's a missed opportunity, yes. You're saying, but I think this time I'm going to switch it up. I'm really going to not bother him, let him come to me. I could not agree more. I really, really feel like I bet you, if you change it up, if you do something different like that, I bet you that will contribute to this change here, this transformation. And I'm not saying he'll come rushing back to you. I don't know. But I do feel that I got a real strong energy off of that Queen of Pentacles in reverse, that he feels you're needy. And that's not attractive to a man, or to anybody, but men, I think, in particular. Men want to be wanted. Well, we all do. We want to be wanted and desired, but somebody who's needy that can't give us, like me, and I'm speaking of me, I like to know that I'm attractive, but I don't want somebody smothering me. That's the fastest way to push me away, is smother me. And I'm getting that energy from him. He feels smothered. Can you say, yes, absolutely, because I have to be honest with you. I never gave him space. Oh, well, I'm not judging you in any way. Please don't take it that way, Mimi. I certainly would not ever do that. We all do what we got to do to get by in life. We think we're doing the right thing, obviously, in the moment. So please don't take it that way. But I'm just trying to tell you. You asked me what he's feeling, and that's what I feel the cards are saying. I think giving him space would be the right way to go here. Just give him space, and we'll see. Maybe if you give him space and give him a room to miss you, he will, right? And also, you heard me, because you've been here listening, get busy working on your point of attraction, law of attraction and all that. Telling the story how you want it to be in the end, instead of telling the story of how it is right now with him. You're saying, yes, you drove him to hate you, but he doesn't. He is very angry. Yeah. Because we've known each other for 4 years. We're not really a couple, and it's more of a situation, but it doesn't matter. No, not really. And it's still some form of relationship. It's anything, if anything, we're great friends. Pardon me, I understand that. I do personally in this situationship is a thing. We don't purposely try to go there, but it happens sometimes for people, and so I get it. I'm sure you didn't start out thinking that's where you'd end up either. I think you just need to give this person time. Just back off. And as I said earlier to somebody else, you know, if you want him back, leave the door open, but don't sit there and watch the door. Get on with your life. Get busy. Typically with relationships, if it's somebody who's meant to come back, they will. But if you don't give them space, it's like a rubber band. Okay? There needs to be a certain amount of tension of the rubber band, right? But if you're constantly pushing it so that it's just limp and there's no tension, then that's not very exciting. If you stretch it too far, it's going to snap and then it's all over with. So you've got to find that right thing. You've got to turn and look the other way. You know, just keep that going. Just a little bit of tension. But that, it's nothing you have to do consciously. It's just by you turning away and pulling your energy and going forward now into whatever you're doing and you're getting involved with in your life, he'll feel that. Now, what he does with it, I can't answer that. Let's see. You're saying, yes, exactly, absolutely. I need to show him with my actions that I'm okay without him. There you go. And try to believe it. I know sometimes with that you have to fake it till you make it, though. I get that. You think you never gave him a chance to feel like a man, you know, reach out to me. Men love to chase. Uh-huh. Well, they do because they feel, well, I won't go into that. Yes, not all of them, but many of them. And we like that. Well, most women do anyway. You want, it's part of how you feel desired. So that's it. I think you really just need to give him some time, right? And space. Space and time. Mimi, I hope that that helps, sweetie. I really do. Okay, the oven sweets and me. Are you here? It does make sense. Okay, good. And you're very welcome. My pleasure. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your super chat tonight. All right, that was quick, boy. Yeah, you were sitting there. You had already typed that out. I know you had. Let's see. Okay, I've been waiting for my job offer. Well, I have any good news this week coming in regards to a job offer. All right, let's see. What deck for the oven sweets and me? What deck for oven sweets and me? Let's see. Well, you're going to get my special deck. Let's see now. Whoops. Thank you, Trent. Appreciate you. Let's say we just... okay. Good news about a job offer. What news will come in regarding this job offer, please, for oven sweets? Please and thank you. What news will we get about the job offer for oven sweets? Yeah, don't we all like to be prepared? Oh, well, that doesn't look so good, but I'll hold judgment. I would have to say that would be a no, but let's keep going because right underneath it is the offer, the very offer. So hang on. You know, that's those two cards next to each other would say no, but it was a blessing in disguise, like they're protecting you from something. But before I say, let's see what else pops out. Whoa, whoa, okay. And just like that, magic. Oh, goodness. Okay. Well, I have to say it probably is a no then. This is the Ten of Wands, which is a very heavy burden. It's in reverse, meaning we really just want to put that down. Now, you've been here. I don't know if you were here when I said this earlier. Oftentimes, tarot gives me the backstory before it answers my question. So, I don't know yet which this is, if this is just telling me the backstory or if it's answering your question, but I'm inclined to say it might be answering your question. This is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This would be money's not good. This is, you know, like in a romance or some other reading, it's saying disharmony in the home. That, you know, this is the perfect everything. I can't talk anymore, y'all. Picket fence, you know, the whole thing, but it's in reverse. So that's not good. I mean, this is like reading like a love reading, but I know it's not. The Hierophant in reverse. Now that is a lack of commitment. So I'm feeling that on the end of your company that you're trying to get this job with. And then we have the Magician, which is a good card. It's about manifesting and saying you have the everything you need. You have the resources. Now, I can read this too, saying they may come, whether they offer you the job or not. I'm inclined to say right now probably not, because a couple of ways I can read this. Either they don't have the money to hire you. That could be one thing. This could be saying they may come, if they come, but they can't offer you the money that you want. And the Hierophant can, you know, in the upright is tradition. It's traditional systems. And this is in the reverse. That oftentimes is the rebel card. Let's do things untraditionally. I don't know, let's pull a rabbit out of a hat here. I'm not sure. This is not, I don't know if any of this is making sense, because then it's like opposite energies, and this is working hard. This is the Apprentice card. You're working hard. Yeah, doing your thing. Something that, yeah, these cards are all good, but this, I gotta know more. Ooh. We didn't ask about love, but you may have something coming. This may be saying you've got something, because this feels to me like they may not offer you the job, but something better is coming that you will love. It feels like rejection is protection. This is the energy I'm feeling. I don't know that any other reader might get that message from these cards, but it really kind of feels that way to me. What else, please, for oven? Let me put this there. Oven sweets, please. I'm not marrying anybody this week, Saffron. Not this week. What else can you tell me about this job offer, please, for sweets? Okay, well, let's see, you're saying, will you be able to see maybe soon I'll get the job? I thought that's what we were doing. Oh, you're saying if it doesn't, will it eventually come through? Is that what you're asking? Not certain I understand your question there. We asking that job specifically or any job? Well, I don't do timing. I can tell you that. I don't do timing because you influence that. Or any job. Okay, any job. Because what I was going to say before I saw your question, the second row here is much better. King of Wands. This is like the entrepreneur energy. This is the go-getter. He's the get-her-done guy, right? And here you are working hard at your craft, right? Now, this Justice card saying, but things might not be balanced in this situation. There could also be some kind of injustice, and it causes you to be patient. So I'm back to my original, pardon me, statement of they may offer you the job, but it may be not the money that you want. It may be not even doing the same thing that you were the same job you were applying for. It could be that this could be that. But right now, it's, yeah. What is this injustice? Let's ask. I want to know. What does this mean? Because you got the Justice card right underneath the Hierophant. What does this mean for her job? Her, right? Her? I don't know if he or she. Thank you, Mule. What is this justice? What injustice is this? Explain it to me. Caro is so hysterical. Look. What is the Justice card? The Justice card. Something, okay. All right, here it is. Something, this situation up here that I explained to you. Again, I don't know if you're not going to get the job. I'm not giving you the answer you want. I get it. I know. I think you're either not going to get the job offer, or if they offer it to you, it's not going to be what you want. I don't think the money's going to be what you want. Yeah, I'd have to say, if you just want a straight yes or no, I would say no, but I'm trying to tell you because there's more to the story. So I feel like if they do offer it, the money won't be what you want it to be, and it's probably not going to be the job that you thought it would be. Like, they didn't tell you that you're going to be sitting in the mailroom 10 hours a day, licking stamps or something. I mean, I don't know. But something will change. Something will shift here. And I feel like this is you. If you get on this job, or even where you are, and you keep doing the thing you're doing, whatever it is you're good at here, and keep putting in the work, what feels like an injustice could be, like I said, if you decide you're going to take this job, even if they offer you, there's something here that's an injustice. It's going to be set right. That's the point of this. It's going to be set right. Spirit is just asking you to be patient. It's asking you to be patient because soon enough you're going to be spoiled for choice. You're going to have more choices than this one situation here. That's the bottom line I wanted you to understand. You're going to be spoiled for choice. You're going to have a lot more options here. So, this could be a situation, Oven Sweets, where, yeah, they offer you the job. It's not what you want. It's not at all what you thought the job was going to be, but you take it and you just keep your nose to the grindstone. And then sometime the boss comes in and recognizes your hard work, or says, oh, man, you really, I don't know what, but it's made right in the end because you persevered. And they recognize you have some kind of a skill. I don't know what this is. I don't. What else for this Justice card? Because this just seems all over the place reading. I know you wanted to clear yes or no. Best I can tell you is probably not. Yeah, oh God. All right, Tarot's being funny now. 9 of Wands in reversed. 9 of Wands in reversed. Yeah, well, this change, okay, taking a time out. Somebody be refusing to change. Toxic energy, no communication. Yeah, this is feeling like these people, I don't know, I just think that you're not getting the whole story here, whatever this job is. So either this is, you get the job, but it's not what you'd hoped it would be. It's different than they told you. Or you don't get the job and then something better comes along. Because, you know, you were just putting in your time and then it's all made right in the end. You're able to, these are the 2 cards. It's all going to be made right. Things are going to be balanced and fair for you. And you're going to be able to put this burden down. So that's the bottom line of this. I know that's not what you asked. Just got to be patient with it. Got to be patient with it. And right now, there's probably no communication. You hadn't heard from the job offer yet. This is what I'm feeling. The energy here feels like you might be dodging a bullet. So I'm trying to tell you that because if you don't get it, rejection is protection. I know you wanted a clean yes or no, but sometimes it just doesn't happen that way, so oh well. Well, oven sweets, I don't know. You're saying me that, wait, let me catch up, back up here and find your comment. What? 109 now. Oh, my Lord, that's awesome. Yay. Good grief, that's awesome. And how long have I been here? 2.5 hours probably? It's something like that, right? A minute. A minute. Well, you're welcome. Again, I know that wasn't clear cut. I like it when tarot will just flip an ace out there and I can say, yes, you're going to, you know, but it just doesn't work that way for me. Apparently, my spirit team want me to talk a lot and give the, you know, the long version, not the cliff notes. So I hope it does help you. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for your super chat. I really appreciate it. Oh yes, let's do the happy dance. 111. You know that's my favorite number. Let's do that happy dance, y'all. Thank you so much for everybody that's been here tonight. Everybody that's done bought super chats and PayPals, and everybody. I'm so grateful, really, sincerely, or bought me a coffee or whatever. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. I'm just overwhelmed, sincerely overwhelmed with how good, not the trolls, we won't talk about them, but how good everybody has been to me and how well received I have been. And I just want to say thank you for that, everybody. All right, let's see. Mule, I think, my friend, you are, if I'm not mistaken, you are it. Your turn. Got that one. And what are you saying? Next time, turn on the note. Oh, yeah. So, Mule, you are welcome. What's your question? Oh, I should do it. You know, 111, I should do a, shouldn't I do that? I think that deserves another one. I'm a kid at heart. I know, right? Oh, Nisha, thank you so much for your subscription. Appreciate that. All of you. Another panic attack? Oh, gosh. Goodness me, you hold a lot of people's hands, don't you? I mean, sincerely. I'm not making fun. I'm just saying, I know you take care of so many people in one way or the other. Okay, I got you. Now, what deck? But first, a sip of tea. Oh, Lord. 2 in the morning. You already don't get any sleep. Well, why is she calling you at 2 in the morning if she wants to quit? You're right. I mean, before I read your last comment, it doesn't make sense. That's right. This smacks of a woman who is, she wants you to chase her. That's what that smacks of. But I didn't pull any cards. I'm just saying. Calling you at 2 in the morning to say I'm quitting this relationship, and yet, no. Oh, Lisa, no, I am not famous by a long stretch, but thank you so much. That's a sweet compliment. She says she needs you and she wants me to, I misunderstood. Oh, okay. She needs you and wants you to quit your job. Is that what you're saying, Millie? I want to be sure. Or she wants to quit the relationship. I'm confused. I know you're hurt. Well, of course you would be. Normally we meet tomorrow at quit her. Okay, I thought that's what she meant, but oh my goodness. So let me just kind of tune in here for a minute and switch. Oh, thank you. My accent is true Southern. I've been in the South all my life. Thank you, JT. Y'all are so sweet. Oh my gosh, Lisa, that's so sweet. Nope, I'm not. I am not. You know, they brought me a deal. I might consider it. My efforts are better spent here doing this, I think. I'm pretty sure. What deck for Moonlight would you like me to use, please? And thank you. I don't want that one. Where's my, oh, here it is. My big light seer. All right, y'all, just a second. Trying to get organized, stay organized. Lisa, I am doing readings for people tonight. I have been doing with them for, I don't know, 3 hours now almost. Yeah, doing intuitive readings for people, like tarot and deceased loved ones and that kind of thing. Okay, let's see. What did you say? I hope she will come back to her senses and get back together. I think she has too much scars from her ex. Yes, and I was feeling, that's why I stopped. You know, you've been here enough, Millie. You know when I stop and I get quiet, it's because I'm going inward and I'm tuning in to her energy. She feels very raw to me. You know, like if you've been... She hasn't done the work she needs to do. Now, I'm not, this is not about blaming anybody. I'm not doing that. But she hasn't done the shadow work she needs to do. And she's not taking responsibility. This is sounding vaguely familiar. Maybe we talked about this previously. Maybe when you first told me she broke up with you on the trip or whatever. Thank you. You're not annoying, Lisa. That's very sweet. Thank you. It feels to me like she's got old wounds. These are old wounds. This is even, yes, her relationship, but that's not the only thing. These are wounds that go all the way back to her childhood and teenage years. And it just feels like she hasn't done the proper healing work that she needs to do. And so what happens when somebody is like that is they project their hurt onto other people. In other words, she's making you the reason that she's not happy. I mean, that's what we do. Well, before you're conscious anyway, before you have awakened, that's the kind of thing you would do. That everything that happens to you is I'm a victim and things are happening to me. And that's how we go about the world. And I feel like that's kind of where she is right now. Now, I'm not saying that things couldn't improve and maybe you could do things more that she wants you to do. I don't know. She feels to me like she wants more of you than you can give. And here's the thing about that. I feel like even if you gave her more, it wouldn't be enough. I'm sorry to say. She's looking for things outside of her to fill the void within her. And nobody's going to be able to do that. Nobody. Brad Pitt, I don't know. No one. Because you have to fix that within yourself. And I don't think has done that work. I don't think that she's spiritually aware or awakened enough. I don't think she has spiritually mature enough. Now, I'm not saying she can't be. I just feel like she's calling you. Okay, well, go on. You can hit replay when you go catch the call. I'll just keep rambling a bit, and you can hit rewind when you get back. I just don't think she's done the inner work, the shadow work that she needs to do. Therapy would be really, really good for her. I mean, individual therapy. Maybe give her some time out. Suggest she go to therapy, which I think would be really helpful. Do people ask me for... That's what I'm doing here, Lisa, all night long. I give advice. That's right. I'm an intuitive. I've been doing readings for, I don't know, over 35 years. And then, I don't know, about 3 years ago, I started getting interested in tarot. So I'm incorporating tarot into the readings. Well, it's both. It is both. That's very much what I do. Spiritual therapy, that's right. It's spirituality mixed with therapy. And I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a licensed practitioner, so I have to have that disclaimer here. Yeah, she's saying she's deeply hurt. Well, I don't know if you heard what I said before you had to pick up your call. I just think there's a void in her that she's struggling with, and she wants you to fill it. And I don't think you're going to ever be able to do that. Even if you got back together, there's going to be something. I just think that the more you give her, the more she's going to need. What I was saying was, I think she needs therapy. She needs to go to a therapist and get help in dealing with this void she has within her. And I say void, we could call it a wound. There's lots of things we could call it. What else was I going to say? I'm reading your comment. Well, Lisa, it is if you make it. You know, if you feel it's scary, then it probably will be. It's just, tarot is just a tool. They're just paper cards with pictures on it. It's just a tool. It's the reader that has the message, the intuition. It's just a tool. T. Marie, my free readings have been spoken for tonight. They have already been done a couple of hours ago, and I'm at the end of my broadcast here. I have been doing some mini reads for people, but I'm done for the night. This is my last one, And if you are subscribed and you've hit the notification bell, you'll get notified when I come on. I do these 2 or 3 times a week, and I usually start with 2 free readings, if that helps. I was just catching up on your comments here. 1 second. Yes, that would be inhuman. You're so right. You are so right, Millie. That's not. I want you, but you know, it's like she's pulling you with one hand and pushing you away with the other. That's. Oh, that's okay. No, nothing to be sorry about, T. Marie. I just, I can't, you know, can't keep track of all the comments, but I wanted to let you know this is the last one I'm doing tonight, but I will be back this, probably tomorrow doing more readings. Show me, please. Can you give me advice for Mule, please? Well, we know this. Yes, we're at a crossroads about, we know this. Mule, have you suggested to her that you go to couples therapy? Because, I mean, there is love here. We've got the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups and the collaboration. I mean, and she doesn't really want to walk away. This is what it's just reflecting what you just told me. She's pulling you in with one hand and pushing you away with the other. Oh, yes. How about that? 118. He is a good man, Nancy. He is a very, very nice man. What advice? Yes, we know that's the story. What advice do we have for Mule? She's calling again. She's begging you to stop her from leaving. I mean, that's what this is. It's a call for help. It's just a call for help. It's a cry for help. You know, let me tell you something, Mule, that a doctor told me once. When Spirit shows me things that are relative. So even though this is not about kids, I had taken my 2-year-old son in for his 2-year-old checkup with the doctor. And kids, y'all have all heard about the terrible twos, right? And he asked me, because my other son didn't do this, and he asked me, he said, is he going through the terrible twos? And I said, I wasn't sure exactly what behavior that would have meant. And he said, you know, does he, and I said, you mean like he walks up to me for no reason and just hits me? That? And he said, yes, that. And he said, do you know why he does that? And I said, no, I really don't, because I'm literally sitting in my chair with a book and he comes up and just smacks me. And of course, he was 2 years old. It didn't hurt, but so and this is relative to you, Malay. I'm making a point here, and he said because he knows you're the one person that won't hit him back. You're the person that loves him enough that you'll take what he gives you. He can smack you all day long. You're going to love him anyway. Think about that. I know you will. You can hit replay later. I know, Adia. I'm having to, you know, I don't want to tell anybody what to do. It's not my place to tell you what to do, Malay. And I'm saying this because I know you got to go, but you can replay it. It's not my place to tell you what to do. But I feel like if you gave her space, she's asking you for this, you give her what she wants, and you just go cold turkey and back away, I think she'll come running to you. But that's just a thought. But is that what you want? Do you want somebody who's this wounded, who's this needy? I'm sorry, I wish I could be more kind, but the energy I'm feeling is no matter what you do, you're not going to be able to fill this void within her. She's got to fill it herself. She's got, as Adia said, she's got to love herself. And if it's not you, somebody else she gets in a relationship, it's going to be the same thing. She's looking for somebody outside of her to make her feel better about herself. It's never going to happen. You've got to do that for yourself. It might happen for today or maybe tomorrow, but you can't fix what's wrong with her. And so I just feel like maybe this is an opportunity for you to take a time out. I'm not saying make it permanent. Just say, okay, fine, I'm going to give you your space. That's fine. And just don't contact her. See, I just don't think that would last very long. I'm just saying. And then if she says, well, why haven't you called me? Or she's calling you at 2 in the morning, say, you wanted your space, I'm giving it to you. I just think you may have to call her bluff on this a little bit and see. I know that sounds terrible. I don't mean it that way. I don't mean it in a bad way. It's just, this is a cry for help. That's all I can say. On her part, this is a cry for help. She's begging somebody to help her. You know, here, I'm going to hit you, get your attention because I need help. You know, I love you, but I don't want to do this anymore. I love you. I'm calling you at 2 in the morning, but I don't want to do this anymore. You can't fix this for her. That's my 2 cents worth. I mean, look, you asked me to pull a card. That's the 7 of Pentacles. I say that. I should put my glasses on again. This is 8 of Pentacles. Amelia, I was saying, well, you missed it. I just said what you should do. You may rewind it a little bit. Rewind the video and then come back to here. But I'm going to finish my comment here while you rewind. No, don't be sorry. That's okay. That's okay. But what I was saying in a nutshell is, I don't think you can fix this for her. She needs therapy. At the very least, maybe y'all could go to couples therapy. You could suggest that. But this wound in her needs to be healed, and I don't think you're going to be able to heal it for her. It's hers to fix. She's just going to project, you know, keep projecting onto you. But you said pick a card. I cut the deck. This is the card of the apprentice who's in the upright working on things. In the verse, it's saying, no, I don't want to work on this anymore. That to me is a no for you, and to let it go. What I was saying was, I think you need to just let go. Just let go. Don't have any strong feelings about, I don't know how to word that. Just say to her, I'm giving you what you want. You wanted to let go. You wanted your space. Then fine, I will give you your space. I still love you, but give her space. And Deover, you remember that? My God, you're amazing. Because that's how I started out with talking to him, and it felt like that to me too. That's pretty much it. Love yourself. And again, I don't think you can fix this because it's the hole within her. It's a wound within her that she keeps looking for you in particular to fill. And you're not going to be able to do it. You're going to disappoint her every time, no matter what you do, until she does work on this wound herself. Well, you're thinking, that's not how I would word it. You're saying, should I disappear from her life? That's not what I said. I said, give her space. Sorry, I felt like I was going to start coughing. I want to do that again. So if she says she wants space, you don't say, I'm leaving, I'm never going to talk to you again. No. You say, okay, I feel that I'm not measuring up, or you tell me whatever. I don't know how you're going to word this. Just say, I'm going to respect you enough to give you your space. That's what you're asking me for. I love you. I would like to personally continue this relationship, but I'm going to give you space. I'm going to respect you. Put it back on her. I'm giving you what you want. This is what you asked for. I'm giving you what you want. So she has to assume responsibility for this, right? I mean, that's how I feel you should handle it. Well, you can't, you're not in control of that. Malay is saying, I'm afraid if I give her space, I can't ever come back. Giving her space is not the same thing as breaking up with her. All the women that are here, raise your hand if that's true. You giving somebody space is not the same, in my mind, as, okay, the hell with you then. Let the door hit you on the ass on the way out. That's not the same for me. You're saying it respectfully. You're not saying blah, 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 blah out the door with you. You're saying, I respect you. I'm willing to give you your space, but know that I love you, and I'm not wanting to break up, but I will respectfully give you your space. That to me is different. Okay, let me see what you said here. That's why I'm trying hard. She's calling after 3 days, not calling. I gave her that. Okay, you gave her 3 days, and now she's calling again. Well, what is she wanting you to do? What is she asking of you? That is she asking you just to quit and move, or I mean, what is she wanting? What is she saying is broken here? Okay, you gave her space. I see what you're saying now. You gave her space 3 days, and now she's calling again. She's hurt and having a panic attack. About what? About the relationship? She's panicking. So what I'm hearing is, you gave her what she wanted. You gave her space. She came back. She's in a panic that that she's losing you, but yet you can't win this one, Millie. I love you to death, friend, but she says she wants to quit me peacefully and be friends. Oh, that hurts. Well, T. Marie, you know what? That's not true. If you read the description, 2 free, 1 question readings. I've done my 2 free readings tonight. I like that, Nancy, saying, just change the story in your mind into a fact, put aside this old story. I like that a lot, Nancy. You've been listening, haven't you? She says, because I hurt her so much. Oh, goodness. Well, I'm going to tell you again what I'm feeling. I'm not saying you didn't do things that hurt her. That could be the case, certainly. But it's just a reflection of a deeper wound within her. And it's that wound that she needs to address. You cannot fix it. So you can chase your tail with this all you want to, and unless she's willing to do that work, she's always going to blame you for something. Her ex-husband treated her poorly. Yeah, and now she's blaming you for treating her poorly. What's the common thread here, Moulay? What's the common thread? Think about it. It's her. It's her belief about how men treat her. You can't fix that. If you've done it, well, you can. Okay. You are mirroring her wound. This is what people do. This is what every relationship is about. It is about people showing up and acting in ways that show you what you need to heal. So she is projecting this. She's created this. Let me cut to the chase. She's created this law of manifestation, law of attraction. She's created this because of beliefs about men in her own mind. So she's put that out there, and she keeps attracting men who mirror that for her. But you can't fix her part. You can only fix yours. So let's talk about that. Yep, I think space is good. So while you're giving her space, because I know you love her, while you're giving her space, you work on you. You can only address 50% of this. So you have to own the 50% that's yours. Well, what is it that she's reflecting to you? There are two sides to relationships. What is she respecting? Abandonment? Look back. We've talked about this before. I know you had a difficult childhood. Your father ignored you. We've talked about that. So I think there's an element here that you need to own, and you can work on this while she's having her time out. Okay, so you're understanding what I'm saying about that. So her doing this to you is, I mean, think back to when you were, I think this came from your childhood, but I think it's happened more than once. Okay. So that is a wound within you that you need to work on. And when you change what that looks like, what your beliefs about that are, then the mirror will change. Either she will come back and reflect that to you, or somebody else will come that is healed in that area. And it will reflect that you then are healed. And that doesn't happen overnight. It does not happen overnight. But every relationship is about showing us the wounds we need to heal or where we're healed. If we're healthy and we're healed, then guess what? It's all happiness and rainbows and unicorns, right? Not really, but. So anytime something happens that hurts you or that triggers you, you have to stop and say, what is it in me that's triggering? What is it in me that is showing me that I need to work on? Without fail. If you go through life and ask yourself that, I don't care if this is a business relationship or a family member or some stranger that you bump into at the train station or whatever, that should be the first question you ask. What am I putting out there in the world? What thoughts, what patterns, whatever I'm projecting that is causing this person to show me this? Okay, you got it. I know you did. I was kind of just going on because other people are listening too, for other people that might need to hear that. But I thought she was different. She asked me to get married and I said yes, and then it all crumbled. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Very interesting. So that pressure was a trigger point for both of you, I think. Well, it's my pleasure. Of course, you have been such a positive element here for me since we connected here online, and I'm so happy if that has helped. I certainly hope so. Well, Lulay, I wish you, I mean, my heart's hurting for you. I wish you luck with this. You don't need luck. You just need to do the work. That's all. You just need to do the work. Just dig deep. Work on your wounds. That's all you can do. You cannot fix another person. First of all, it's not our job to do that. She said, I gave her pressure, but I didn't at all. She asked for this. Yep. Well, you kind of see what it's like. She has fear that you're going to end up being just like her previous relationships. I'd be willing to bet you $100 that she had a very difficult relationship with her father growing up, okay? And so suddenly it got real. I want you, and we love each other, blah, blah, blah. And then suddenly when you said, I'll marry you, it got real. And that triggered in her, oh my God, this is just going to, and that's when she starts backpedaling. Oh my God, this is going to end up just like that did. It's just another man that's going to do this XYZ to me. I mean, I just think that's probably what happened. She lost her father. She was in shock. She's afraid one more man is going to abandon her. It's that simple. She asked you for marriage, yeah, until it got real. And then it's like, and I'm not saying, please understand, I'm not saying she's doing this consciously to you or consciously even in her own. She's not consciously aware of this. It's the patterns that we file away, and then we're like the gerbil on the wheel, but It's pushing us through the world. It's motivating us, and we don't even know it's in the background. It's like background music. One second, excuse me. You feel like she's crazy and she wants me to be crazy. Well, that's your choice. I would not recommend it. I think it's time to step away and work on you. That's really the only thing you can do here. Yes, no more pulling on her energy with readings. We all are involved at this point and it's not healthy. Oh. Are you talking about me, Adia? Are you being protective of me? Are you talking about me or... Oh. Anyway, okay. Well, I won't beat the dead horse proverbially, but I feel like you get it, Mule. So take the space. Think about it not as taking a time out from her. How about reframe that? Think about it as I'm going to take space for me to work on me so that what's in my world is going to show up differently. There you go. Okay. Okay, let me see if I got one more reading in me. No more readings, guys. Let me get up here to Goya. Let's see. Thank you, by the way. I'm sorry I didn't say thank you. Thank you, Goya, for the super chat. I wasn't meaning to seem ungrateful. I'm sorry. I just got passionate about that for my friend here. Okay, last reading for the evening, guys. Goya, I can't read that small print. What am I thinking? How does Brandon feel towards me currently? What deck, please, for Goya? Let's do the little light seer. Okay, how does Brandon feel toward Goya? Please and thank you. Well, my pleasure. You have been a great supporter for me here. It's mutual. Absolutely. And Nancy, yes, she's a good supporter too. And Chill, have you been here the whole time? Have you been using your ninja skills or did you just get here, Chill? It's been a good live tonight. It's been interesting. Well, I think he feels it's not over yet. Let's keep going. Oh, okay. Chill, do you like put my lives on and then, go cook dinner and putz around and every now and then pop in here? Are you one of those? Why, thank you, Patrick. Well, all right. And this is not over. I'll tell you that, Gory. This is not over. It's the world in reverse. He does not want it to be over. It's saying we want to repeat the cycle or keep it going. Doesn't want it to end, in other words. Wants to balance the scales here. Wants to be fair. Wants to seek justice. We can even say that. However, you're probably not talking right now, taking a little time out. Now, this could suggest the Knight of Wands is here. This is what we call the player card often. It just means, it doesn't mean he's a player. It means necessarily, but it is, the Knights come, I've been talking for too long. I'm struggling to finish my sentence here. Oh my gosh, you're right. 125. That's awesome. Okay, Jill says sometimes you are, but tonight you were cleaning up your room. Well, good on you. That's all right. Okay, you're saying yes. This Knight of, what I'm feeling from this Knight of Wands is it's just, he wasn't consistent. He was like in and out, in and out. Okay, here today, gone tomorrow, kind of. It was not something maybe that you could count on. Can we say that? But there is love here. This could also be saying this is how he sees you. because queens and kings are people, that he sees you as this beautiful, loving energy. I kind of feel that way. Now, all right. What else? What else? What else you want to tell Goya, please? Okay. Uh-oh. I think he needs to let go. He knows that he needs to let go of some kind of a toxic behavior. This is the Devil card. Now, in the reverse, it's saying being released in the process, hopefully, of letting go of something. Releasing something toxic, or releasing something that was some kind of behavior, or being held back from something. This is just toxic energy. And that could have been the problem. This is him having these sleepless nights right now. Let's see, what else did I miss a comment from you? Yeah, okay, you told him that we can be friends because he's in and out. Yeah, in and out. So I think he knows this is, whatever he's been doing here has been toxic, and this is sleepless nights, anxiety, stress, worry. But what's coming to light, and also that means he's not been listening to his intuition. What's coming to light here is how he has, let me see which energy this is. I mean, it's the Knight of Cups. I know what the card is. The Knight of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, I think he held back his, what he's realizing is he held back. He was not emotionally available. He was not emotionally available here. Or, I mean, I tend to speak, Goya, as if this is past tense, but this is now. I feel like this is what we're talking about. He's curious, though. He's curious about what you're up to, I think. What's going on. And maybe how you're perceiving this failure, as it were. Always the haters. Gonna have the haters. He's rethinking this, Goya, but let's see. Anything else wants to come out? Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm gonna be here till midnight. Akula, hey. Hey, Akula, how are ya? Whoops. Yeah, I bet he did. Hang on, I'm not sure I want to. No more readings, guys, for tonight. I am wrapping it up. I'm glad you're good, Akula. I'm going to do yours, though. I'm going to do yours. It's just, I'm going to have to quit sometime. It is a crazy night. Saturdays are usually pretty busy. Yeah, he knows he knows he made you unhappy. And I think what he's saying here is, again, I'm back to this Knight of Cups in reverse. He was emotionally unavailable. He didn't really tell you his feelings. That's the truth, number one. And number two, this is a king who is mind over heart, not your warm, fuzzy type. Goya, where are you? Is that resonating for you? Goya, yes, you can, but you have to be here while I'm reading, but you can always, yes, it'll be posted on my channel. You can go back and watch it as soon as it's uploaded. I mean, it's uploading now, but YouTube has to put it through some filter or something on its end. I don't know what that is, but... well, I'm going to keep my fingers crossed for you, Akula. Oh, Nancy, you're so sweet. Thank you. Oh, here we go. I see your comments now. Yes, you've been good. You've been listening to your intuition. That's very important. And it does resonate, okay? But you're being more objective, trying to keep busy. Keeping busy is good. Keeping busy is good. Well, I don't really see like he's taking action cards here, but I can tell you he's thinking about it. That's all I'm going to say. He's considering coming back around with some kind of an offer because he doesn't really want it to be over with. But I feel like somebody here, there's no gender in tarot, so I don't know if this is you or him. We did ask how he's feeling, so I'm inclined to say it's him. This is the Queen of Wands in reverse. This is somebody who's shallow, self-centered, and can be materialistic. So just know that might be who you're dealing with here. I don't know. Could be saying that's how he feels about you, but, you know, put that shoe where it fits. I just think this person is, again, he's not emotionally available. I think he's not ready to settle down. And, you know, this sometimes is somebody who's younger, but I think it refers more to somebody who's spiritually immature. They're just not where you are necessarily, Gloria. He isn't, I don't think. So that's the answer. That's what I got for you. I hope that helps. I'm sorry. Let me. The chat's doing this. I'm getting dizzy. Hang on a minute. Not paying him much attention because I need to preserve. Well, I know that's smart actually. To preserve your energy. That's smart. A female, okay, so Aries, good, yep. And that's definitely him, you're saying. I'm the opposite, yeah. He acts immature. I know, I could feel that. That was, yep, immature spiritually and probably, maybe even emotionally immature. Cool. Okay, good, it does help. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much for your super chat. I appreciate you being here. You've been staying in feminine energy. You know, I'm a feminine. You can probably, you know, I can do feminine, but I've had to take care of myself and be on my own. I mean, for so long, I find I don't even realize how in my masculine energy I am sometimes. I'm just like, I got to get it done, you know, and it's interesting you say that. Anyway, okay, last reading, people, for those of you just coming in. Last reading, no more readings. Let me get up here to, let me find it again. Akula, yes, what your question was. Career. Okay, please read my career future. Okay, all right, we're doing your reading here for you, Akula. Okay, I need a little sip. My pleasure. Thank you again, Goya. Okay, wet deck, please, for Akula. What are you trying to dodge? All right, we're asking about Aculus or Cula. I think that's a correct pronunciation. Trying to dodge, dog. I'm not getting it. All right, we're asking about career, please. Ooh, all right. Something's coming in fast. Let's see here. Now that Knight of Swords can sometimes be difficult news or an argument or I don't know. Let's keep going here. Thank you, Malay. I appreciate that. I should have done my little ticker thing since it's Saturday and it's so busy here, but I didn't. Well, Spirit's saying be patient. Be patient. You're not feeling very patient right now. What else for Acula and career, please? Are you thinking about going back to something? Maybe something that you left, or this can be a choice. It's some kind of choice that you made, and you're thinking about returning to it. Could be, I don't know if this is a job or just a kind of work. Yeah, you're losing sleep about this. This I can tell. No, you don't want to get terminated in government cuts. Oh, okay. Yeah, because there's some kind of choice here. Let me see. Or choice about something you love. Can be that too. All right, please tell me about Acula's career. Please and thank you. Oh, I like it. Okay. Now, this is the Judgment card in the reverse. This can be saying that your current, because this started with the Knight here, which is sometimes disappointing news. I just got to say it. Disappointing news. It may cause you to feel like things are unbalanced because of a choice or some decision that has to happen here. This can be like in a love reading, this would be a breakup. So this could be a break in your work. Something you're not wanting to move away from, but maybe you're forced to. The Judgment card in reverse, this would be in a love reading, reconciliation. So in the reverse, it's saying something you might not be able to reconcile. So this may be saying your present job might not be long-term. However, I love this row. But the Wheel of Fortune, this is good fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune is always turning. Sometimes it's turning in the not so good side for us, and sometimes it's turning in the good side. This is good for you. This is saying good fortune is coming in, and it's going to be something that you love, and or doing something. You need to do something you love. That could be that. And when that happens, you're going to be spoiled for choice. You're going to have lots of options here. Lots of options. So many so that you're going to feel overwhelmed. You're going to feel like you're having to juggle. Yes. Could have even something to do with children. Some kind of a collaboration. Is that yay? I know. I was so happy when those cards came out. Yep. So, and this is collaboration. That's good. That's very positive in a career ready. You might feel like you have to fend off some competition here. But yeah, this is perfecting your craft. Again, something you love doing. Oh, yes. I think we should stop there. I don't want to mess it up, but that's what it says to me. This is these three cards right here. This is what you need to focus on. These three cards. Wheel of Choice. I'm tired. Wheel of Fortune. Let me try that again. Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Good fortune coming your way. Something you love. Something you can put yourself into. And spoiled for choice. Lots of options. Lots of things to choose from. That's exactly this person. Each one of these cups is a different choice. And this person is deciding, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, which one do I pick? So, and this is again, juggling options. I've got so much here. I don't know. And this card is nostalgia or things from the past. It could be even mean somebody that you used to work with or something calls you up. I don't know. But this can also be children. So I don't know what you do for the government, but that could involve something to do with children. You are very welcome, and I'm fingers crossed this works out in your favor, I think, though, Acula. I really do. Whatever happens up here, that hot mess is going to end up well for you. So, excellent read. I'm glad I could give you good news there. I am very glad. Yep. Because whatever this is coming down the pike here is coming down fast about work or whatever. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much, Acula, for your super chat tonight. It was very generous of you. I appreciate you. Good to have you visit with us again. Thank you. Let's see. Yes, toast. I know. Fingers and toes and everything crossed. Yes, indeed. Okay. Oh, my word. Look at that. How about that? 134. Woohoo. Patrick, thank you for asking. You can email me at scorpio1111reads@gmail.com. And I believe that should be, if you click that little more button in the description box, I have that posted for you there. So, okay, guys, I am toast. I'm done for the night. Time for me to go find something to eat. Goodness, 8:30 here, almost my bedtime. Guys, thank you. Look, Malay is so kind. Thank you. He just posted it there in the comments. Thank you so much. I am toast, if you know. You're toast too. Listen, thank you a million trillion times to you beautiful moderators who sit here and suffer through all these tedious readings that aren't yours, and how generous souls you are. Just wonderful. Oh, thank you, Adia. Thank you so much, sweetie. Y'all are just the best. I was thinking today how grateful I am. I've met such wonderful, nice people. This is the best part for me. I'm going to cry. This is the best part about me coming out here on YouTube, is all the lovely people I'm meeting, sincerely. I just love y'all to pieces. And I used to, when I first started doing these lives, you know, it's new to doing this in this venue anyway, and you just don't know what you're going to get. And now I actually look forward to it because of you guys. I mean, there are people that come in and out, but I'm talking to my regulars here. People come in and out, you know, whatever. But they, you guys, you make it for me. And I just want you to know how grateful I am. Sorry, I'm getting choked up. Okay, pull myself together, my professional self together here. I'm just a feeler. I'm just a feely person. I can't help it. All that water in my chart. Oh, yeah, and thank you to everybody that's joined me, especially to my super chatters that have donated for me tonight. Thank you so much, and PayPal and all that. And I'm planning to be back tomorrow. So if anybody didn't get a read that wants a read, you know, get there early if you want those free ones, because they go pretty fast. Thank you, Patrick. I appreciate you. I don't know what time tomorrow. I'm finishing up my discovery on this house energy that I'm clearing for some people. So I want to get finished with that tomorrow. And then I will come on live. That's my plan, Lord willing. Okay, guys. That's from the heat. What are you saying, Jill? Oh, goodness. Okay. And Chill's got this. I'm going to do you one better, Chill. How about that? Live long and prosper. To everybody out there, live long and prosper, guys. All right. I'm signing off. Yeah, and to you too. Love you guys, and I'll see you soon, or hopefully tomorrow. Okay. Good night, y'all. Sweet dreams.